I promise DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers is the greatest combination you'll ever see on the channel. Please give this 6,000 likes so we can do a second season with Will Howard and this new Steelers roster that's so interesting. So please hit the like button. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, Kaleb Johnson. This is an entire new offense. Defensively, they had big plays. They already got Minka Fitzpatrick, Derek Harmon, the rookie, Jack Sawyer, the rookie, TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith. We are absolutely stacked. Next season, we have Will Howard. Aaron Rodgers is going to mentor him. Aaron will probably retire. This needs to be a long-term franchise, so please kill the like button as we rebuild this Steelers team to be the greatest of all time and win multiple Super Bowls. So buckle up. Let's go.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shitty, my bros wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, look on the screen. Aaron Rodgers is officially a Steeler. Now, I know I've already done Steelers franchise. If you guys only want one season, I get it. But hear me out. Please, kill the like button. Give us the second year. Rodgers is going to be gone. He can help Will Howard out. We got DK Metcalf. Who does not want to see 2 seasons of Steelers franchise? So please, kill the like button. Make this a 2-year thing. We got more draft picks. I got a lot to talk about. We got some really fun rookies on this team, including a running back that I'm super pumped to see, some good D linemen, and obviously sort of a last dance Aaron Rodgers type situation. There's a chance that he stays for a couple of years. I can't wait to see kind of what we can do with this offense. It's going to be a fascinating team. First things first. I like to go, and I start all my franchises at this stage with the exact same kind of thing. I zoom out. Rather than being zoomed in, I literally go and I just zoom out, and I look at the team as a whole. I go generate best lineup. It reorders the depth chart. I think Johnson's definitely going to be our starting running back, and we can kind of see where we are strong and where we are not so strong. So quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, we at least have one season of him being really, really good. That's Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. We'll get to that. Receiver-wise, not a crazy amount of depth if we're talking year 2 positions. We could go O-line, not bad on the outside. 2 guys over 80 overall. A lot of silvers, no one crazy talented at those positions. Defensively is where we're a little bit better. We got Big Play Slay, an older player, but still really solid. Joey Porter Jr., Harmon, who they drafted in the first round. We'll talk about him. Benton, Hayward, Cole Holcomb, PQ, TJ Watt, and Alex Highsmith. Defense is definitely an area that's really solid. Offense, good as well, but in their own way. Now, this is where we go into specifics. One by one, I want to talk through how I plan on winning with this team and go sort of position by position. So the second player that I like to talk about is Will Howard. I think his throw power should be more. I want to look at college football to see what his throw power is, but we'll start with Aaron Rodgers. 41 years old, 6'2", dashing deadeye, and pass league. You need those abilities on him. It's Aaron Rodgers out of California. What I'm most pumped to see is and the cool thing I like doing whenever you have a player like Aaron Rodgers in this game is just doing this. It doesn't even seem real how many seasons dude has under his belt. These seasons, the 48-5 was straight out of Madden. These stats are bizarre. 48 touchdowns, 40-7. I intend on keeping my pick numbers low because I feel like that's kind of the Aaron Rodgers way. He doesn't throw a lot of picks, takes a good amount of risk. Not a 5,000-yard guy, but a beast nonetheless. And hopefully we can get 2 seasons out of him, honestly. Rudolph, we don't need to talk about much. Will Howard, this is the guy who I want. And I'm going to check college football and make sure that 88 is accurate because I think it personally, comment down below. You guys watch college football more than me. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I think he should be a little bit higher than that. It is what it is. He's kind of who I think. You know what? I don't plan on drafting a quarterback. Give me 1 year with him. He teaches Will Howard. He's got the award winner. He's got the mentor, so this guy's going to get more. I'm picturing a smooth Rodgers to Jordan Love transition with Will Howard becoming our quarterback year 2. You guys can let me know what you think of that. The running back position. There is no shortage of them. that was kind of how I would describe it. There's no shortage of running backs. Jaylen Warren is, in this game, he kind of does a lot of things okay. 5'8", 215. He's kind of fast. He can kind of truck. He has some change of direction. Like, he's not going to wow you, but he's 5'8", 215 pounds. I know for a fact I can truck with this guy. So if there was if other factors were not present, he would be my starter. But in order to accurately talk about everybody, I got to talk about Kaleb Johnson. 87 change of direction, 81 trucking, 90 acceleration, 90 speed, rookie running back out of Iowa. What I love about him, uniforms don't have to change. Like, when you go from Iowa to the Steelers, you pretty much just play the same. You don't really, do you even change teams? Good elusive back, good power back, good trucking, good stiff arm. He's kind of the perfect running back. 6 foot, 225 pounds. I am incredibly optimistic for this guy and his potential. That's someone on this team. We're talking the top 3 players I'm most excited to kind of use. He's on there. Cordero Patterson's still doing it. He's been around a long time. He will not be playing. He's going to be cut. Evan Hall. Harvard. This guy's really smart. Does he have high awareness because he went to Harvard? No, he didn't. See, I feel like if you go to Harvard, shouldn't your awareness just by the fact that you went to, like, that school be high? I don't know. I might be wrong. But yeah, Kaleb Johnson is definitely our running back. This is a position that so much has changed since the last time I did this franchise. Because of the fact, like, obviously, you have DK. He's glitchy. He's not even, glitchy doesn't even begin to do it justice. He is, like, if you created him, people wouldn't even think it was a fair creation. They would complain. That's kind of the test of, like, is someone really glitchy? If I went in, I just created this player from scratch, people would think that I was cheating. Straight up. And that's what makes DK Metcalf just so incredibly special. 96 speed, he can run by you. Spin cycle, you'll see, I'm sure, about 20 different clips of me spinning around people. He's not the problem. He's the solution. The problem is the depth behind him. Calvin Austin's really talented. This is my receiver number 2. So much potential. 95 speed, 96 acceleration. Just a stupid amount of potential. Which I feel like hopefully we can kind of watch and sort of see if we can make him a superstar. He's my receiver 2. Woods is a little bit too old. Then we go Roman Wilson out of Michigan. This is kind of where I'm pumped because they have these young players with a lot of potential. 93 speed, 94 acceleration is really solid for a receiver. Like, these 3 are kind of fun. Scotty Miller, like, if I'm being honest, just a little old. I think right now it's Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin, and DK Metcalf. 1, 2, 3. All of our receivers are over 93 speed. I think it's a really, really, really good receiving core. And if I can get either of these guys to star or superstar, we're laughing our way to the bank. Tight end, you have one of the best, most ridiculous tight end groups ever. 6'8" Donald Parham, 6'7" Darnell Washington, and 6'5" Pat Freiermuth. It is a basketball team. Pat's probably got to be your starter. Pat, you know who he reminds me of? Madden-wise, Jaylen Warren. He does a lot of things good, nothing amazing. But what he does amazing, he can catch. He's got 91 catching, good spec catch. If you've ever, like, used Pat Freiermuth, he just catches everything. He's not the flashiest guy. He's not overly fast. He's not a crazy run blocker or anything. He's just who he is. These 2 are a little more interesting. Parham, like, he is 6'8" with 86 speed. It's kind of gross. Part of me thinks that should be my 3rd receiver. We'll get to that. But I also could make the same case for Darnell Washington that he should be on that. He's more of a blocking tight end. I don't really know what to do with any of that. Broderick Jones, left tackle, bronze development. He was drafted, I believe, 1st round pick, 4th overall. He's only 24 years old. I think we have our tackle. I'm a little sad that he's bronze. I think that's going to affect just long-term development of him. Like, it's going to be a painful process getting him better. But overall, he's a big talent. Isaac Sumalo, 70 speed, 73 acceleration. Left guard, he's decent as well. Star development. Don't really feel like he needs to go anywhere. He's 31 years old. He's not going to wow you, but he's good for a couple more years. Same with Zach Frazier. But Zach Frazier's a lot younger. This is probably our most... I don't know if I want to say valuable, but he's star development and young. He's our lineman most likely to hit 90 overall. Right guard, we got Mason McCormick out of Montana State. Bronze development, nothing too crazy. And then Troy Fashanu, Fotano, out of UW, who's really solid. First round pick. So we had 2 first round picks on the outside. Not a position that I really need to attack today. D-line. This is their first round pick. It's going to be difficult for me to figure out where to play all these guys. 22-year-old rookie from Oregon, Derek Harmon. I don't know where to play him. I don't know where to play anybody. Number 32 ranked left end of the league based on his overall. He's fine. I intend on finding a way to use him. I think he could be the type of player that could just shock us in a good way, where all of a sudden we're like, oh dang, this guy was dominant. But we sort of need to talk through everything before we even go to that, because all roads lead to this guy. He's never going to leave. He'll be on this team forever, and he's a glitch. So it's like the logical thing would be to put him at defensive tackle. Can't really do that. You also have Keanu Benton, who's a super good defensive tackle. 88 strength, 70 speed, 78 awareness. Like, if you're going to play 2 big players, that's where you go. You have TJ Watt, who is a glitch in this game. He always has been. He's just like unblockable. To put it quite simply, he is unblockable. I've seen him get multiple. He once sacked me 6 times in one game. The type of guy you want on your side, not going up against you. I'm excited to kind of see what he can do on this team. Inside, Patrick Queen. He's 26 years old, 88 speed, 89 acceleration. He's an absolute monster in the middle of the field. The issue is this guy. This guy's the issue. Like, this is the best user maybe in the game. 25 years old, NC State. Now, he's similar age to Patrick Queen, but like, he's 4 inches taller. It's difficult to not look at this and be like, hey, this is my user, this is the other guy. But we can discuss that. And then you have Alex Highsmith. So if you're noticing a problem, my main issue right now is incredibly simple. Okay? This is my problem. I have Highsmith and TJ Watt. I have Hayward and I have Benton. Who is the odd one out if I'm doing a 4-down lineman set? I think what I have to do is I got to go Harmon, Hayward, Watt, Highsmith. And then you have Jack Sawyer, who's another rookie who I'm a big fan of, who I don't even see a place where he can play. I don't know. It's good problems, but it's like we have way too much depth at certain positions that we just don't need that much depth. We have a 34-year-old DB who's a beast, deep out zone KO, mid zone KO, all the KOs. He's going to be a lockdown on that side. We got Joey Porter Jr., 6'2", 90 speed, 94 acceleration. He's the most likely to become a superstar on this team. If you've seen it before, he's everywhere. Beanie Bishop out of West Virginia is young, pretty talented, 75 overall out of West Virginia. Perfect, like, nickel corner. Who's the other one? I was looking through this before. I feel like Trice, maybe? Yeah, Trice is 6'3". This is the one. 6'3" and 90 speed out of Purdue. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4 for my DBs. Up top, Minka Fitzpatrick. Needs no introduction. One of the best users in channel history. In my favorite franchise in channel history. The guy is just tough. And you're better off to not use him, because if you don't use him, the awareness plays you get from him, don't even make sense. Thornhill's behind him. If I didn't have two great middle linebacker users, Thornhill would definitely be my guy. This is where Thornhill comes in. Probably like him a little bit over Elliott, so I'll probably go Minka, Thornhill, and then or Minka on the left, Thornhill on the right, most likely, and then Chris Boswell. And then I don't know if we have that pick from the Cowboys yet, but we will. Guys, that was long. That is the new team. As I kind of talked about, I've been enjoying doing training camp because I've realized it's so effective. Like me even just doing this one drill, assuming I can do decent with this running back, we'll get him a new, we'll get him an entire overall point, which is pretty wonderful. So we're going to do the drill and just kind of see how it goes and just see how we like running around with him. This drill is kind of broken in a way. Yep. Get out there. I just feel like him with his size, like even just looking at him right here, his size is quite noticeable. Like he's a big back. Huh. Enzo. But yeah, I'm kind of pumped. And just seeing Aaron Rodgers, I feel like we've all been waiting for Aaron Rodgers to make a decision for so long. I felt like I need to drop this franchise ASAP because we've all been dying to see where this guy was going to go. Yeah, that's really, really, really good. Good first. Yeah, get out of there. Yep, go. Another good one, gold. See, this drill doesn't even make, if you don't do this drill, you have a life. But secondly, if you don't do this drill, you're missing out majorly on just free experience points. Because yeah, there's a chance. I've seen people get devs out of these drills, which you shouldn't. But I definitely have seen. I might do one with my D lineman too. This I don't really need these points, but yeah, I think we have a good running back, and I intend on. I think our receiving core is good, but I don't think I'm gonna win as much as I'd like to without a really good running back. Let's see what we get here. So we get, a skill point and 2,000 XP. That's way too easy. Chase and tackle. This is what I can do with some of these guys. So I could use Jack Sawyer or trench battle. I could do this with Derek Harmon. So just trying to get him to 85 overall, just to kind of see what he looks like as well. Because yeah, he's someone that I'm pretty pumped to see play. Yeah, he's going to be tough. I'm telling you, it's always these players that aren't the fastest. Like, the most sacks I've gotten this year were from a player that did not have good speed at all. It's always the random ones that you draft or that you see and you're like, oh, this guy isn't that special. They are always the ones who put together the best seasons. Because I don't think speed at these positions matters near as much anymore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then hit him. So that's silver. So if I get one more, he'll get an overall point, and he'll be a 75 overall. Yep. Swim. Swoop. Swim. Didn't get that boost. There we go. There we go. Boom. That's gold. So yeah, with him, I also should get that same boost with him. Assuming it's a gold. Yeah, +1 skill point. And the last person I'm going to do this with is Aaron Rodgers, because I don't know if you get skill points with these relic players that are super old. I'm way better at this drill than the other one too. Oh, I missed it. Move. This drill is way better than target passing too. Yep, there we go. Whoa! There it is. Yeah, I genuinely enjoy this drill more than the one where you're kind of moving. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get gold here with Aaron, but it is cool to see the Aaron Rodgers release. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to have every single jersey by the end of his career. He had a lot recently. That's 7 in a row. Yep, move right there. Boom. I almost need to highball these if I'm going to get. That's a little bit better. Because I'm not getting, not hitting the middle of it very much. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. This is kind of lame, but I am gonna do this drill again because I'm curious to see if I could get Aaron Rodgers an ability. Yeah, there it is. Put together, and it's kind of enjoyable. Yeah, I just don't. I'm hitting the side of them. There it is. Oh, you lob it. Okay, let me know if you guys learned something from today. It's the lob. If you lob it, if you bullet it, it goes low. If you lob pass it, you see how that goes right in the middle? If you're wondering the meta, I found the meta for this. You just hit it with a nice little lob pass, and you make sure to put yourself in the right angle. Yep. There we go. Yep. That's silver at least. Alright. Okay. Silver is fine. I'm not going to do much better than that with Rodgers. Okay. Now that we've done this, we'll go to regular season. We'll do our depth chart. We'll talk a little bit more. And then it's go time. And see, I got a skill point. So check that out. Because I even got silver with Aaron Rodgers, I get a skill point. So for that 2 seconds of what seemed like wasted time gets you. So if you're ever in a pinch, that was the equivalent of 65,000 experience points. What I just did with Aaron Rodgers. Realistically, any of your old players, it should be a no-brainer. To go do that. But we'll see you guys week 1. I'm not going to bore you with training camp the entire time. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 1 going up against the Atlanta Falcons. My focus players are going to be Kaleb Johnson, Harmon, and then actually probably DK. Just because DK isn't as high of an overall as, like, because he's an X Factor, once he gets to 95, he gets that extra abilities. So I'm more concerned with, like, upgrading him than I normally would be. A player like DK Metcalf, it's definitely more of a concern. Derek Harmon, because I did the drill, this is kind of why I do it. He gets 2 upgrades. So just from training camp and that one drill, he's now a 76 overall, +1 power move. Like, it makes a difference. I still don't know where I'm going to put him on the field, but it does. Same with Kaleb Johnson. Makes a massive difference with him. He gets 2 upgrades, and he's already close to another one. So by the end of game number 1, he'll have had 3 upgrades already, +3 spin move. I know. I hate training camp too. I felt a little nerdy doing it. Every time I do it, I just think, oh, I hate this guy. And I'm talking about myself, but I do it anyways because it's clearly proven, and it works. Other than that, this team, like, Will Howard, and remind me, I still got to check college football. If I check college football and his arm is an 88, I will just say, hey, you were right, world. But I feel like I thought he had a bigger arm than that. Now it's time to do the decision that I have been moderately dreading for a little bit. It is figuring out this depth chart. These make sense. I told you guys Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson, all those make sense. Easy. Freiermuth, kind of easy decision. This is where it's like, I don't know what to do. I think that needs to be Highsmith. Yeah, it does. It needs to be Highsmith. Defensive tackle needs to be Cameron Hayward. But my second defensive tackle needs to be that dude, Derek Harmon. I don't know, bro. I really don't. Or does Derek Harmon need to be on the end? No. TJ needs to be there. So TJ Watt needs to be on the end. But, like, I'd love to have Jack Sawyer out there. I'm a little sad. And then defensive tackle, Harmon gets his reps. It doesn't... It's messy. I don't really know the best decision. James Pierre. Up top, Minka. As I said, Thornhill will go there. And then I have really good problems. Cordero Patterson. I love him, but it's not... It's just, like, he used to be really good at that spot. I don't know if he would still be as good as he is. This is the interesting one. I'm going to go Roman Wilson at that spot. Rush right end, TJ. Highsmith. I feel like I should put Harmon in there. Like, I don't... Problem is, Hayward's, like, the best. Hayward's so good. So how do I not have Hayward there? And then Peyton Wilson. And, yeah. I don't know, guys. This depth chart was probably one of the more difficult ones I've done. It's showtime, week number 1, going up against Atlanta. I've yapped far too much already. You guys want to see Aaron. I want to see Aaron. Let's go. Yeah, go Kaleb. Oh, Brett, that's just a...
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Dumb. You see how I... Let's talk through what happened. I air trucked. Immediately, I just air trucked for no apparent reason. Yeah, good job, Pat. This guy's blitzing. This is perfect for Aaron Rodgers. This is like peak. Exactly almost what you want when you're debuting Aaron Rodgers is a team that's just sending the entire house against you.
They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes
when
you got a ball
there's
like
DK.
him, create space.
Yeah, immediately. 1,000 gone. Like, if you're going to keep running this, you're in for a very long day. And I'm going to make sure to be balanced. I know the future is Kaleb Johnson. I know kind of what we have to do. Yeah, and Caleb's got room here. That's 2 runs for him that are both very impressive. Automatic. First down!
Here's Johnson again. And he's got a
Playbook.
working out of the gun. It's Rodgers.
Yep. That's all right.
And he'll go
1,000 dollars. It's just man coverage at the end of the day.
You know, kid, over
It's
the
just
years,
kind of
I've heard
figuring
defensive
out how do I
coordinators say,
beat
you
it.
got to earn the right to rush and pass. You
The
gotta
other
earn
thing
the
is
right to
AJ
make the
Terrell
blitzes.
is
And when you hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
good defense.
That's a win for the pass.
Ooh, here's the question. Here's the question. Do we end drive number 1 of a new season with a positive and just take 3? Even though it doesn't make sense. The reason it doesn't make sense here is because I could leave him on the 4. That's a pretty good lead. So even if I don't get this, even if this doesn't work, it's not like he's in a good spot.
Go for it, Rodgers.
Oh my gosh. Roman Wilson! Criminal! That's such a good route against a superstar. Well done. 7-0.
Penix to the air to start us off. Completes. It's
Oh, that could be a fumble.
And they're
Very
on
close
a
to
2-yard gain. Peyton Wilson get
Going hit sticks all day, folks. All day.
from the 39.
Nope.
Throw reeled in
Those
by
are a
London.
little bit scary.
And there's a Penix on 3rd down.
That's
To
a
the
good lead.
sideline, catch secured.
Good little throw.
He made that one
If he
easy
starts
for Rodgers.
figuring that out and decides to commit to that, then we deal with that.
And again, it's Penix.
Nope.
Penix working from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. Had the window
Okay,
to go
we're gonna
deep,
pretend
but
like that
just
one
couldn't
didn't
make it
happen.
happen. Now it's 3rd down.
We're gonna look at each other and we're gonna pretend like that did not just go down.
From the shotgun, Penix.
That's the worst read I've ever seen. Shout out Joey Porter Jr. Far best. Most likely to become superstar and the guy we want picks with the most. Beautiful beginning to this season. In every single way, this is going very, very, very well.
First down throw by Rodgers. He lofts
He's
one
got him.
deep, center of the field. Can't connect on the deep low.
DK, I'm sorry, but that was a laser from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it.
Oh,
Touchdown in the
boy,
end zone.
he outran him and
That's the
everything.
toughest part of it.
Dang
You
it.
got to make an impact later.
Yeah, nice throw.
Blitz coming for Rodgers.
Yep, Roman Wilson, another good
Wilson's
route.
got it. And he's marked
If
down.
he
Looks
intends
like
on
at the
staying there,
32-yard line.
like, you're gonna get
That's
me
an
at some
11-yard
point.
pickup,
Like,
and it gives them the first down.
there definitely will be moments when I get sacked or he gets an under pressure throw. Like that stuff's inevitable. But a lot of times it isn't gonna help.
Again, left side to Johnson.
Yeah.
And that's good yardage there. On the ground again with Johnson. From the shotgun, Rodgers.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
It's caught.
Get out of there. DK. Yeah,
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
that's so unfair.
Pittsburgh.
It really is. Like,
The Steelers grow their lead
that
just
is
before halftime.
so unfair.
It's a
14-0.
DK Metcalf. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Darius, nope.
Defender arrives right as
That's what I'm saying. The fact that he still has KO abilities is huge, especially when you're playing against this
And it sets
formation.
up second down.
Normal Y close. If you have good KOs, you can do a lot of good things against this. Because a lot of times it's going to be looking for corner routes.
Penix here from the gun. That one's complete to
Please.
London. And he'll go down. Set here. Penix on first down. On first down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. From the 25 on second down. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown.
So to be fair, on the first play he had, or to be fair to him, on the first drive he had a wide open touchdown. I need to
All
defend
right,
him.
partner, what do you think? Was that to the air here on first down? Rodgers. Rodgers here from the gun. He's on the move.
Throwing it away.
Has him on the quick
I have
hitter.
3 timeouts.
And
Timeout?
they catch up to him, but not until he's
Probably
got a
only one
huge
thing
gain and a
worth
first
throwing there. It
down.
will be a streak.
You want to
DK
become a
in the middle
quarterback's best
streak.
friend, do that to some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, you guys know how Aaron Rodgers is. He does not. I don't want to ruin his stats on a Hail Mary. There's no reason
All right, this is going to be the play that
for
takes
me
us to
if I'm doing a
halftime.
lob pass to have him. I'm gonna put in Will Howard
Before the break.
and just dunk on somebody.
Sideline,
Okay,
he's
that's
got
all right.
Metcalf.
5 for 85
He's able to
for
drive
DK.
this to the
We go into
29
half.
before
I
the stop.
think he gets the ball at half, so advantage him a
halftime
little
of this
bit. But
contest.
we're playing well.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
Yep, TJ Watt. There we go.
They're able to drop him.
I'm switching up the strategy a little bit. I'm just going for.
Penix now to throw.
Nope.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's from the 46. He'll get this complete to Pitts.
But then go to work after.
Thank you. There we go.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's
Peyton
intercepted.
Wilson's gross. Look at how fast he is.
Peyton Wilson.
Look at how fast he is. Drake London shouldn't catch us.
And the
Yep.
Steelers, they're going to have it.
First and
He's
goal.
gonna hang it. Johnson.
Yep.
And he can,
You still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to
and he
Yep.
gets
Finds a
in,
way.
touchdown.
He finds a way.
The
Well done.
Steelers
21-7.
push
Okay,
their lead
defense.
further
One
to
more
start the
stop.
half.
We're 1-0.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. Deep. Penix on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a... And again, it's Penix. He throws a bullet down the left side.
Oh, wow.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close
I
to
actually
that edge.
think-
They're going to say he's out of
I think
bounds.
he got
We've
that.
2nd down. Penix working from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. One Thornhill takes it away. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here.
Different. Just stupid.
Grabbed inside the 30.
Swishwa!
And he's all the way home.
28-7. GG's, bro. GG's. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 2 going up against Browns. Week number 1 was a movie. This guy I'm about to play, he makes me upset. Call it like it is. I just get mad. Every time I play him, I leave more upset than before I play him. I just leave with this anger where I just want to yell. He used to run, what am I saying? 77. Yeah, he's going up to a 77 overall. My camera died. I don't know. I'm going to keep this intro really short and sweet because I got to fix my camera because it's all messed. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Aaron.
Such a nice throw. Such a nice throw by Rodgers.
And he's gonna get
The other
this one
fun
out
thing
to
to
the
do is just go
43-yard
empty
line.
Steeler and just kind of empty Steeler and just try and throw quick laser.
Catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He's gonna air one out for Metcalf.
Automatic.
And he's gonna
First
be
down.
brought down. A-Rod now to throw on first down.
That's very good. I love Aaron Rodgers in this game. I really, really, really do.
Metcalf. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's gonna be caught. It's Mark. Nix now to throw it here on
Yeah,
first down.
so good.
Nowhere to go. He is
That's why it's
taken down.
tempting. Like, I have 3 superstar D linemen. Look at that. 3rd and 15.
But and Ingram is on the move.
Nice throw.
On the sideline,
What is
and
that?
both feet
I
inbound.
think that was a deep
A big
10-yard
fourth down
over.
pickup from the shotgun. Here's Nix. A pass. Good. Throwing is Nix.
That's a nice throw. Who is that? That's Evan Ingram.
Downfield, that's Ingram.
That's bad defense.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. From the gun, Rodgers.
You see how open that
That
is?
is incomplete.
I don't think I had like the complete wrong idea.
They're indeed going. It's
Oh, that could be a
Rodgers.
touchdown. But if I play my spin right,
It's
if I play my spins right,
And he's
automatic
gonna have
first down.
the Steelers
Throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
No.
Rodgers going up top again. Hit to the air once more. It's Rodgers.
Oh gosh, that was
is incomplete.
okay.
DK Metcalf.
I don't know how aggressive. How afraid am I of
It's
this
going to lead
team?
to a fourth down.
You can see these
That's the
offenses
real
and
question.
defenses
How afraid am I of?
a little bit too
DK's
predictable, and
been
the
so
defense
close to
continues
making
to
some of
flood
the
the
more
back end of
wild
these zones
catches
with
I've ever
extra
seen.
defenders.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth
Yeah,
down.
that's such a good play. I moved it because I knew that would kind of get in between the cover 2 zones.
And he's going to have
So I
the
moved
Steelers first
DK
down.
in and put him on a
They'll
throw.
get the and 10. A give. And here's Johnson. Rodgers now. Here's Rodgers.
Yep, laser. I'm just looking at one receiver.
Three.
And it's not a one receiver system by any means. I don't think that's fair to even call it that. There's, I have multiple really good weapons on this team, but it's definitely like he's the best receiver in the game. So it's hard to not try and throw them all the time. Okay, 14-7, play defense.
Now Nick's going to look to throw.
Oh, I'm just late on
Right
those.
and find his
Very
running
late on
back.
that.
Throw it. Nick's.
Nope.
On second down, it's Nick's.
That should be gone.
They go sideline, and he
Wow.
stays inbounds. Got the feet down in time.
Wow
It's a
is
first down.
right. He's actually really good at those. Those outside throws he's very good at them.
Back to throw is Nick's. There's a short one. A first down throw for Nick's.
There we go. Good defense.
And he'll just... Here's Nix to throw.
Nope.
And Nix from the gun on third down.
There we go. Good defense.
And that is
He's got to take 3. That's a win.
For the most part, he's been
Yeah.
very
There's no reason for him to go for it. That's what. And what I did, I went to the 4-down lineman set and I just said, hey, I'm a play man. I know my corners are good. They're not necessarily elite. There's a couple of them that are very good, and they were excellent.
Second down. Nix. He'll be... To throw is Nix.
Yep.
He manages
Nice
to
throw.
get the throw. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And now a second down throw for Nix. Look at that.
Strawberry one. I hate this offense. I hate to say it, but I hate anyone's offense. I hate his.
Nix now to throw it here on first down.
Nice
And he will
play.
get down. Nix now on first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix.
Yeah, nice throw.
This is...
Oh boy.
They'll go again with Johnson. From the gun,
Yep.
Rodgers
Get out of there, please. Get out of there, please. Oh my.
to Johnson. And he's out of
Thing is, I'm
bounds
afraid to score.
inside the 30.
I hate to say that, but like, if I score fast against this dude, he'll make me pay for that.
The run out of the gun. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Complete Metcalf.
Yeah,
with the
he should be
grab.
gone.
Down inside
Like,
the
I don't
10.
even understand him as a
And
player.
he's
It's just
in.
like, I can throw him every single time. If I have like a little space, I score.
Touchdowns. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught right. They'll drop to throw. A toss left side caught by his throwing. Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got it into the... Back to throw is Nix. That's hauled in at the 2.
Okay.
And this is
We can at least get 3. At least he didn't clock us out. But yeah, I knew he would score.
And 10. He's going to run it.
First down with his legs. Great job by the quarterback understanding. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock.
They'll run with Johnson. Second down, Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. From the shotgun, it's Aaron.
Must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of
Okay.
overcoming it. So
To the air once more, it's Rodgers.
Different.
And this is a touchdown.
Different. Different!
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot with Mill.
Good game, kid.
And that's going to be
GG's.
intercepted.
Shout out DK Metcalf. I can just close my eyes. I can throw to him.
And the
It's
Steelers.
perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who's this? Who's this? I don't know. I don't even know who this is. This dude, I've done 14 Steelers franchise. Every week 3. I swear, like, some stuff is just written. Yeah. There's just some things that just seem to happen. Aaron Rodgers through 2 weeks. I don't know if I've ever seen a more disgusting offense. Like, it's like flick of the wrist, 6 touchdowns, no picks. He's been perfect. DK I'm throwing to every single time. I don't think we could have asked for much more in a Steelers franchise. I'm not going to ask for much more. Let's keep on rolling and let's go win again.
Rodgers here from the gun. And he does. Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. That's
No, I
a
heard
quick
that.
hitter. Fourth down, Rodgers.
Nice.
And
Nice.
it's gonna be incomplete.
Nice, guys. What a clinic. Ebo drops tomorrow. What an opener. Just 4 horrible reads. 4 of maybe the worst reads I've ever seen after a perfect game. Brutal, man. Brutal.
Right to the air is Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin. Herbert from the gun. On the move, headed right. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid. It's Herbert once more.
There it is. There it is. That's such good defense.
It's intercepted.
Look at the help from TJ Watt.
40.
Look at the help.
At the 20.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Herbert back to it after the pick.
Yep. Boom.
Pass taken in.
Boom.
Rookie out of- Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert.
No, he didn't get that. Slay got the KO.
Did help force the incompletion.
Vacates quickly left side. Now he to throw Herbert.
There he is. Good defense. 4th down.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
That's clutch. I went man on man and
11-yard
it didn't
gain
pay
to
off.
back up the. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Has a lane inside the 35. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown.
7 up.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's caught. Here's 2nd and 7.
There we go, Calvin. There we go, Calvin. 1st down. Take it to 2.
1st down throw by Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down.
It could be a touchdown. Which I know it's crazy to say. It could. It's not going to be, but
And they catch up to him.
1st
but
down.
not new. 1st down, Rodgers.
Yep. Nice throw.
Metcalf's got it. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right.
Quarterback never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Time up.
And now Rodgers on 3rd and short.
Ah, good
Into
try.
the end zone. One final shot before halftime. And he has the catch.
Are you not entertained?
That's a touchdown.
14-7.
The Steelers. Here's Herbert. Taken in by Harris. This is Harris on 2nd down. Herbert now to throw on 3rd.
Oh, that's a nice
He
throw.
has the first over the middle.
That's a nice
And
throw.
they
I was not
finally
expecting
bring him
Conklin
down, but
there.
that is a big gain and a new set of
Oh,
down.
gosh.
Herbert. He finds McConkey. Throwing now, Herbert. This throw is caught.
Nice pull.
Now Herbert again. Getting out to his left.
I think you're going to do something stupid. I thought he was.
Sucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force. It's Herbert once more. Pocket isn't
3rd
holding
down.
up. They're able to drop. Looking to throw. Finds McConkey.
Good hit.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. They can't connect as the coverage comes through.
Ooh.
4th down stand.
I don't want to say it first, but
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met
Are we gonna be
a
3-0?
defender that cares. All they
I
wanna do
think
is
we
get
might
off
be
the field.
3-0.
Doesn't matter if by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And from the 16. Toward the sideline, and he's
like,
got
I
it
don't
again.
understand DK.
An excellent game.
I think
That's
DK is
gonna move the sticks.
stupid.
1st down, ball at the 36.
I think DK is absolutely stupid.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Crosses midfield.
Ball
Still
for
going.
it. Yep.
And he's brought
Automatic.
down at the 44.
1st down.
They played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
I think he's the only person to pitch
There's a
ball.
lot of names that belong
In this
on the
game, I
playbook
think
for
he's
this
the only
lead
one.
we've got. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Conklin brings it in. And they can't chop to left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Trying to push it deep downfield. Cut at the 20-yard line. Herbert to throw once more.
Yep,
And that
good
was
play.
probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it.
Okay.
And the Steelers
Well done,
are gonna
folks.
have it. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's complete to... Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased down to his right. Now here he goes.
Found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
It's his running back.
Yep.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10.
Look at that. Wilson just right in the middle. I'm gonna be classy. I'm not gonna try and run it up. I also don't want to throw Rodgers. Rodgers doesn't throw picks. 3-0. Great start. GG's. Okay, guys, week number 4. Don't change a thing that you've done. That's my advice for myself. I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at myself. Do not change a thing. Run the same playbook. Throw to the same guys. DK Metcalf. You guys already know what it is. I think Kaleb Johnson's been a big part of this. He's not a huge part of the things, but that's okay. He doesn't really need to be. Just obviously want to continue to get him the ball as much as I possibly can. The main event of the evening is the defense, which is clutched up in a lot of situations. And then also just the guy who has almost averaging 156 yards a game. I'd love to keep that same clip up. Like, if that's the case for the entire season, I don't think you guys would be disappointed. And it's not like I'm losing games. I'm doing what I need to do to win. And what I believe I need to do to win is throw to DK Metcalf. I have all the money in the world. Let's go. Okay, big time week 4.
Working out of the gun, it's
Yep.
Rodgers. He'll find his big target.
Good job.
That flyer move.
Easy throw,
And he's taken
catch.
down, but not until he gets
Look
to
for
the
Metcalf. Like,
32-yard line.
Metcalf is always going to be my first read, especially in this
First down for
formation.
Aaron.
But Roman Wilson's a good second one, please.
And that ball led him to
Oh, we need that Aaron Rodgers.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod.
Nice catch, 32. He's bagged though by whoever that DB is over there. Kind of a menace. I don't appreciate him. Kaleb. Yeah. See, if that's not Aaron Rodgers, that's where throw power in your quarterback comes into play. If that guy who attempts to make that throw does not have good throw power, that ball is picked off every single time because it gives them just enough time to get there. But even corner routes, like having DK Metcalf run corner routes is huge because you can jump in front and you get that animation. Like, I've had that animation probably 7 times, and it's a toe tap, really, really, really effective.
The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Honestly, I can throw it again. Like, look at this. See?
To the sideline, and what a
He's always
catch,
open.
and
Just
what
look at him,
a
he's
great
open.
job to keep him. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. To the air once more. It's Rodgers.
Yep. Swoop!
It is brought in the end zone.
7-0.
First carry now for
Yep.
the former Badger.
That's
Jonathan
look at
Taylor.
this though.
And
Everyone in
going
this D line
nowhere.
is a
He's
superstar.
taken
That's why it's
down
so
behind the
difficult
line of scrimmage
to
on
even
their
play the
first
first
play of
round
the
pick
game.
because it's like this is already the best D line ever. And Dime's a great opportunity. And I do need to remind myself to play more dime defense because
Work to do now as they
like
come up on
if I don't,
second and
I could have some issues. But yeah, just even playing dime
From
allows
the
that
gun,
rookie
Richardson.
first round pick to actually be in the game a lot more. I need to make sure,
Fits it in
make that a
on
priority.
Richardson, 14. Out of shotgun. Richardson.
borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Oh, that's a good throw.
Throwing is Richardson.
Yep. Tag.
Pressure
Cameron.
gets there.
Hayward.
And
Third down
he
and 16.
goes. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. Here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Timeout. It's crazy that we're already at this point in the game. This thing kind of flew a little bit.
On play action, Richardson.
Oh my gosh. That's the best throw you can make is the throw that you should not make. He shouldn't have made that throw.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried.
Rodgers to throw. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Yep.
A-Rod now to throw on first down.
Shoot! That's so good. That's so good. Roman Wilson's amazing. Like, when you have a quarterback who's I said I was going to try and have a perfect season. I'm probably going to jinx it even just by talking about it, but I'm going to try.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's going to
Have it best play call.
on second down, Richardson. And that is on first down, they'll start with Taylor. A second down throw for Richardson. No one open. Throwing, Richardson.
That's a great... Who's that on?
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
I don't know what that was. I'm trying to figure out if that's on me or him.
Rodgers.
Perfect.
That's complete.
Absolutely
Metcalf.
perfect.
And they're gonna
Throw.
be set
Right on the
up
cut.
in the red zone.
Love it.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught. What a
Watch over
job
Roman.
on the
Roman
scramble.
Wilson's had a good game so far.
Richardson gonna look to throw.
KO! Nope. That's a nice play.
Richardson to throw it here on first down.
Nope.
And he can't hang on. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Quick throw here. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
That might be in the intro.
Mike, we hear that term
What
run
the
after catch
heck
so
was that?
often, and
Oh,
sometimes people miss
sorry,
that
I'm
there's
literally
middle
like,
phase.
I don't believe what I
There's
just
the
saw.
catch. But before
That
it
is
turns into
maybe
a run,
the
you have to
crispiest
secure the ball as a ball
hit
carrier, right? It needs to be put
I have
away,
ever
properly
seen.
held, points of pressure,
Yeah,
front to
like
left,
he didn't even
shot.
have a
All of that is
chance.
kind of
From the shotgun, it's Aaron. On third down, Rodgers.
Oh boy.
He's
Oh
gonna
boy. That's defense only a mother can love.
Metcalf.
Okay, we'll take it. GG's, kid. 4-0. Is this going to be... Because I got the pick. The pick that I got when you guys didn't see me was Peyton Wilson. I'm wondering if this is just Peyton getting the dove. Yeah. 6 tackles and 1... That's doable. I just got to be around the ball the entire game. That's not an impossible task. It's a long task. It's a bit of an inconvenient task. But it's definitely possible. Okay. Week number 5. We figure this whole thing out. DK Metcalf goes up to 90 overall. He gets a physical upgrade. If I changed any of his abilities, I'm the dumbest guy on earth. No reason to change anything. Why would I change the best player on the team? Would make no sense. Okay, let's go.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
intercepted. Picked off by Michael Parsons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the...
Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit at...
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league.
I knew his user was going to, his user immediately took a step. Like his first step was quickly to DK Metcalf.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf.
Yep.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the...
That's man on man with Trayvon Diggs. You know what? Just lob it. Hello, run him to that spot. He will. But 30. Who's 30? If it's not for 30, that's a touchdown. That was a really good situation for a lob, actually. But 30 was just somehow
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
There it is. DK Metcalf. First down.
A first carry now. This is Johnson.
They'll get the last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In for the Steelers touchdown.
Robert Woods. What a throwback.
First touchdown on the
Former Tennessee Titan, short tenure on my favorite team. Good job. I'm just sad that my first pick.
Now for the extra point.
That was sad.
Yard line. They'll run here. The former Longhorn with it.
That's take the angle.
Now he's
Take
loose
the
at the
angle.
40. And finally
Oh
down
boy!
at the 32-yard line.
Don't freak out.
A
Just
big
relax.
play here for Dallas.
I'm gonna keep telling myself,
43
relax. We can
yards.
still win this thing.
7-7, our score after one.
I feel like my first pick
Start of the
wasn't like
second quarter, and it's the
huge
Cowboys in
compliment to him. It's not
possession.
like, oh, he was in
As
the
they've got
perfect
it with a
defense
first and 10.
and he intercepted me. It was like, no, it fell directly in his hands. So that was much
Play
more the
action
case.
now. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
That's good defense. Yep, TJ Watt.
Here's Prescott. He hits blue. And he'll be here. Prescott from the gun on third. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now Prescott.
There it is. See, what are we sitting there, though?
59
Why
remaining.
is my D lineman just...
The pressure got to him as he released it.
Oh, just sitting there watching the world go by.
They go with blue between the
Good job,
tackles.
Wilson. That's a TFL, so that's one. I need 6 tackles with him, which is a lot. But I do now, I at least can say I have my TFL.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught. And he can't quite get. They'll run. This is blue. And he'll get in.
First of all, we do have a little bit of time now, which is nice.
Take some momentum into the locker room. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
Oh,
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I'm out.
Now the Steelers use the first of their in this first half.
Honestly,
Going for Metcalf on the deep
move
ball.
Move that, dude.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And I hate when they say another, because the first one
And
wasn't.
the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
Here's Prescott.
Please, I'm on it. I'm on his read. He will make him a mistake.
Now Prescott.
No, he's got nothing.
Left side to Lamb.
This
He goes out of
could
bounds.
potentially get us 3 points. The fact that he's as close as he is makes the chance of him going for it way more likely, which is actually, for us,
Prescott now for
beneficial
the 50.
in a weird way.
And they will touch him deep. Prescott.
Nope.
Hit as he throws
Second and
there
10.
in
Taking
for
the
the
three now.
running back who scored
I
on
think that's
the
Brandon
last
Aubrey.
possession.
Yeah, he
Looking
probably
for
makes
12.
this.
It goes incomplete.
Nope.
And with just 4
He's calling a
seconds left
timeout,
in
which
this
means he's
first
out
half,
of
a
range.
timeout call.
But he does still have another timeout, meaning he could do like a 2-yard run. I got to at least look like I could stop the run. Because a 2-yard jump run would be the move here. Yeah,
They'll
that's exactly
run
what
up the
he's
middle
doing.
here with blue.
2,
And despite the
1.
good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. Record distance for decades, a
think he's got it. Wow.
63-yard attempt.
Nope.
And that one's
Okay.
not gonna get
14-7, his ball.
Juice and ambitious effort,
Worst
but
game
it's well
so far,
short.
but
So 2 quarters down, 2
just wait, no,
remain.
I need one
Charles and
mistake.
I return.
It looks like they're ready to go.
Over the middle.
and I missed the tackle too.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as
Okay.
that's- They'll try to run for it with blue.
There's Peyton
They
Wilson.
needed 2. They could
As you
only
know, I
get
need 6
1.
tackles with
Fourth
him.
down.
I at least have 3, I think.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And a slide. Prescott to throw it.
Yeah, please. Yeah, and I get
The
it.
defense has it covered. It's
Told you, I need
intercepted.
one mistake and we can still win this thing. Now,
Linebacker
momentum
TJ
is in my
Watt.
favor.
And helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him
Oh,
to try and
he
throw
missed
through
there.
contact and short of the
It was
sticks.
strategic. I would let him catch it and then try to tackle him.
45 at the
If we're talking
44.
breakout, which is the strategic
19
long-term
yards to
move,
pick up
but
there. Move the
I didn't get it.
chains. Prescott off play action. Dancing to his left. Pass complete. George off the play fake. Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the
another
25.
tackle though. I think that's probably about 4. I'm counting in my head about 4.
Prescott yet again.
That's it. That's
And all more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Drops it to Blue. Complete.
As their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And his ball is caught by Lamb.
okay.
Touchdown,
Money draft,
Dallas.
folks. This is what tests you. This is what builds the season.
Great effort
You
there.
score, you get the 2-point
His
convert, you're
third
undefeated.
touchdown now on
These are
the
the big
year.
moments. Ooh,
And the
actually the
Cowboys
plot
have
thickness.
broken this
This is really
deadlock
good
and have
for us.
taken the lead here in the 4th. Flush to his right.
Thank you.
And it's
That's
intercepted
so
at
good
the
for
goal
us. Now
line.
I see a touchdown. Kill clock did a touchdown. Don't know why he went for it.
To answer the touchdown, their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And from the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4.
Field, a nice lane to hit.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. It's 3rd down here. They go to Johnson again.
Good job, Kaleb.
He is tackled
See
inside
now,
the
because he
49,
decided to be
right the
aggressive.
35.
Turn on 2 clock.
Partner, you gotta like what they're doing.
I'm trying to win this game on this drive.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And this
Well,
now Rodgers. Flushed out right. This one into the hand. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important
As soon as
extra
I caught
point,
that,
and
he's
then
gonna-
their defense has to hold up
Thing
their
is,
end of
he's
the
going to get the
bargain.
ball
and
back.
there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over
Oh,
there.
I maybe just
Who's
lost the
calling up
game
the
by taking
defense
that.
to make sure
It
they're
was tempting. I
focused
just saw it and
because
I'm
they
like,
still have some work to
obviously
do.
I'm gonna throw
Boswell
that,
now
but
to
then-
kick it away after. Now Dak.
He's got me.
Open man, the tight end, Luke
Told you guys.
Schoonmaker. And he's
I
going to
told
get this
you, I
all
lost
the
the
way
game.
down inside the 35.
Taking that Metcalf touchdown essentially was the worst possible thing I could have done because I gave him 33 seconds just to get past. And the other thing you got to remember is
Now the Steelers use the second.
the other thing you got to
of three
remember is
timeouts.
I don't
And as
believe
the two teams
I can
talk it
even ice
over
him.
on their respective sidelines. we take
Can't
it
ice
away.
him. Can't block it. He's uniceable. GG's. Hey, I'm happy with how I played. I feel like got caught some unlucky breaks. I'm still confident in the season, but that's a tough one to give up.
He splits the uprights from 50.
Okay, so this is the most under I was going for. I think I did everything I could. I at least had 4. How did he not get it? I wonder, like, it's such a difficult one, the tackles, because it's like you can't force them to throw near you or around you, and it's at the end of the day, I feel like it was hard for me to get them. Wow. Okay, he had 3 tackles. That's it. Okay, I can live with that. I was 3 short. I thought I was like 1 short with Peyton Wilson. No, I was a legitimate 3 short. Okay, Raiders are tough. The Jets are tough. These games are not going to get any easier. Promise. Hey, guys, as I said, these games do not get easier. This guy's a tough opponent. Would I love to be 5-0 right now? Absolutely. That would be a much better situation than the one that I am in. But I am not 5-0. Still, and would I love to have a perfect season interception-wise? Obviously, but I am not. So we're in a situation now where I gotta chase a little bit. I don't want this one loss to become multiple. DK is still averaging a lot. I think 14 touchdowns and 2 picks is still good. Still averaging 141 yards a game. My D-line's still good. I'm still getting picks with Peyton Wilson. We got this. Let's get our get back.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Metcalf's got it. Complete.
Okay.
And he'll get taken
I'll
down
own
after
that back.
advancing this to the
That was doing
37.
like I probably was doing too much. Like that. I saw it. I know what I did.
Rodgers here from the gun.
Yep. Go right to him again.
Finds a seam down the middle.
It's a nice throw. But that play, had I clipped it though, you gotta look at the fact when you're spinning like that, you're not spinning necessarily
He'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
for the game. You're spinning like for the future. You're spinning to create the clip of the century. And I almost have it.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down.
But that was the
inside
4th quarter
field
money
goal
drive.
range.
I'm not spinning like that. But early in the game,
He almost moved
every
the
time.
chains there. It's gonna be 2nd and 1. Here's Johnson again. Broke through the tackle.
look at this
He'll
dude.
go down here at the 16.
This running back is so
18
talented.
yards on that play.
Pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Connects with Jones. Play action with Rodgers.
What's all right? Shoot. I thought I had him there. That's on me, guys. I really thought. It looked like he was run committing. I thought I would have the easiest touchdown yet.
Even good defenses, great defenses.
Okay.
Third and long, Rodgers. Metcalf there to bring it in. And a nice game here, but it's inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. Chased out to his right. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete.
That's not good. That guy's like 96 speed.
Ripping off yards past the 40.
Yeah, it's
One of the
he's
game's
fast.
biggest plays.
And the tone of this drive.
Taking a big shot for the end zone.
There we go. Take it right back.
Intercepted in the end zone. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
Take it right back.
And the
Okay.
Steelers are gonna
I
have
didn't
it after
like
the
throw a
second
pick or
interception
do
of the
anything that
season.
wild on the first drive. I just missed it.
I
I
know
ran right into a
exactly
hit
what the
stick.
quarterback was envisioning when he let that
Bad.
one go. Touchdown.
And not like
Not long
I'm
after,
still
I know
here,
exactly what he was
and
thinking.
I'm gonna try and run the ball a bit.
Give it.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson.
Thanks to a great effort defensively.
There it is. Shoot.
That one's cut on the left side.
Good play.
First down throw by Rodgers. It's caught. Met. 2nd and 6 now. Escapes the
Fine.
pocket. Give to Johnson on the option.
Yep, he's having a good
And he
game.
winds up
It
with a
might be
solid
this is
gain
kind
down
of
past the
looking
45.
like a game where he's gonna have to be the guy because the passing game is really difficult.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth.
Oh,
And this
super.
one's worked into run. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And his Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's on the move. He sends this one to the end. They connect on the deep shot.
Look at the rest.
And got his
You
man.
got him
That's a
waiting like
Pittsburgh
this entire game.
touchdown.
I've thrown Metcalf on
The
drag routes
Steelers
and
take
then
the
Pat
lead
Fryman
just
over
before
there.
halftime.
Eventually, they take that little step forward, you
One
throw it
after
over their
up and
heads.
good from Boswell. Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Good hit.
Dump this. Looking to throw.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
First half mistake. He's intercepted again.
No.
Picked off
Okay,
by
we have a hit.
Frank
I
Wilson.
don't think I have.
And the Steelers might be
I don't know
able
if
to
that's
get
in the
some points
cards.
late
That's a
after the
ridiculous
interception.
kick. I'd love if it was.
Okay, Brock. Now from the 30 on second down.
a
Finds
good
his
hit.
target, Allen.
Third down.
He gets full. Shotgun snap. They're gonna throw.
Oh, that's a nice play.
Place beyond the marker.
Okay, find a way.
Just beyond
He's
midfield
thrown
at the
2 picks
48.
today, so he's far
Goes
from
for
perfect.
17 yards and moves the chains.
He's far from perfect.
They go play action on first. That's taken
That's
in
a nice
nicely
lead.
by... Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete.
We're letting him establish possession for the score.
He's got it at
Oh, shoot.
Line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all. to
No,
try
he
and
is short
escape
again.
the
Wow.
the jump.
That's
Runner on his way in.
absolutely
They're able to
insanity
touch
what I
him
just
down,
did.
so that's gonna bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that was
This is
Holcomb
one of those
or
plays
who
wish
that
we had the
was.
huddle mic'd up, Kate, 'cause I can assure you
Look
that
at what I did
offensive
with Peyton
lineman
Wilson.
their
I
own
got
way
there.
is telling
Actually, it
their
must have
running
been
back, "Sorry,
Holcomb. That was
we
a
did not give you
sick play.
any chance."
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down.
Hey,
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a
if I
turnover
could
on
just,
down.
play decent coverage and only
I'm gonna
send
guess a
to
little
TJ
deal was
Watt.
cut there by these
Eventually,
pass rushers
that's the glitchy
You
thing
guys
about
in the
this team. I
secondary,
knew TJ
just buy us a little
would
time.
find a way to
Don't
the
be
quarterback,
perfect
even though
coverage.
he's like the
Just
only
tighten
one
things
rushing.
up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Looking for a target.
Add on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Gets
Yep.
this to Johnson.
First down.
And shotgun handoff to Johnson.
Yep,
And he'll
another
go
great
down, and
run.
we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Clock working
I can
against
take
him here
30.
as they
If he's
run
not
to
going to take a
that
timeout,
line.
I'll take 30 seconds off the clock here. Because I know if I snap this ball, he's going to take timeouts for us. I'm just going to take this 30 seconds. We'll see you guys in 30 seconds.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he's... Wow, they're going to pass it here. And really, no, he...
But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Oh,
So
geez.
hot, he's got...
Thank you, DK Metcalf. I appreciate you. I don't deserve you. You bailed me out again. That was, see, 2 games in a row. Not proud of my gameplay. We go from scoring 5 touchdowns a game to a 7-0 sweat of the game. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Doesn't matter how you win. What matters is that we did win. Let's give it another game, but it's looking really good. What's this? 4,500 XP. So my pick, I think hopefully next week I'll get another opportunity. Eventually, I will get that breakout. Hey guys, week number 7. Going up against none other than the New York Football Jets. Game plan, thank you so much for asking. We got to get the passing game sorted out. I think you go through waves where it's like crazy confidence. That the last 2 games, I just think I'm like losing that confidence a little bit. Like it's not as free as it was initially, where I was just lob streaks to DK, spin with DK, all those things. We're kind of losing that. Our run game's good, averaging 5 a pop with Kaleb Johnson. Can't ask for much more than that. 4 sacks for TJ Watt. He actually saved the day. Would like more pick numbers from these 2. That would be something if I had to put on my list of things that I would love. That would be on the list. And then we're just going to fight for the MVP with Aaron Rodgers. 2 more weeks. Our New York sort of trip here. Well, New York's here, and then I think we go to New York. So, Justin Fields and then Jackson Dart.
To alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a Again, Rodgers. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs. And the defense takes over in plus territory.
Isn't it crazy
I
how
don't know what the punter did to hurt
so
people's
it
feelings,
amazes me in a
because I think
weird
the
way every
reasoning
time
was
how
pretty
quickly
clear.
things
They were
can
gonna
just
go for it. There's not
I
gonna be a
can suck
punter
at the
that
game.
touched the field. Not a
After
divided
feeling
mindset
pretty good.
now as they
It
turn
just
it
in a
over
snap.
here in
Boom.
the field.
Oh, I suck.
It's a 4-yard. Shotgun snap to Fields.
Yeah, that's a nice
And
play.
he will score. Touchdown, New. This is Johnson heading right.
There we go.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right
Okay,
at the
when you
20.
start off a game as bad as I
40-yard
did,
gain there.
I think
Now they've got second
you
and
need
6
to
coming
like
up.
your next move needs to be running the ball. At least on the first play, and just saying, hey, I'm gonna at least.
Rodgers here from the gun.
Ah.
Right as the ball. Rodgers to throw. Taking a deep shot here.
Nope.
And they really
Poor
went for
ball.
it on. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Looking slant route complete. And it'll be brought down along the first
I
and
want to
10.
talk about it. I prefer if we just didn't talk about 2 drives, no yards.
Handoff running left. Here's
Holy
Hall.
smokes.
Fields out of the gun. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But
I'm not
hang
gonna
on a
lie, I'm
second.
getting
I spy a flag out there, Brock.
right
This
now.
could. Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big
Do
play
I suck?
drives them
Excuse me?
backwards. Second down.
It
Coming
must.
up.
There's no other. What other explanation is there? I think it's pretty cut and dry. Like, haven't really got a first down this game. And this is the longest. I don't think I've ever won a game
Another try
this long
following the
without
sack.
a first down. Yeah,
That one is
sauce is
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the cut. Rodgers set to pass. He puts everything behind this one.
needed it.
They connect on the deep
Sneeded
shot.
it, man. I sneeded it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
7.
Pittsburgh. Return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's at the 30.
It's unfortunate.
He
Oh yeah,
does
well,
it.
he scored again
Touchdown,
quick.
New York.
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a
Yep,
player who
there
can
we
close quickly
Finally.
to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's hard on this team. 'Cause
I'm
I don't know if I
sure he was hearing
trust.
footsteps, or he
Like when
just
I think
had
of
some
Washington
guys
and everyone who's on the bench,
concentration.
I'm like, I
It's so
don't know if I
unusual
will.
at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit
Yeah,
involved.
that's a better route.
Makes the
That's
throw
a
rounds left side.
much. See, as soon as I'm mean to him, he all of a
They
sudden is
finally
mean. It
bring
just
him
took me
down,
being
but
mean.
that is a- Throwing once again, Rodgers.
Nope.
He had it
Sauce
going,
is in
but a
his
great
head.
defensive play.
It was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket is- Throwing from the gun.
Like, I don't know. What do you do? What do you do into this box? Is there like a group that I can go to or someone I can talk to? I've never seen better man coverage in my entire life than this Jets man. Apparently the Jets have the greatest man coverage of all time and a pass
Go
rush
for it,
that is.
Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
That's what I might just have to say. Look at
And
you
the
guys and
Jets
say,
are going to
huh,
have it
suck.
after his second
I lost.
interception of the season.
And move on. It might be one of those because as of right now, I feel like I suck. I'm about to lose. Well, I can't let it bother me too much. But man, this was a dumpster fire.
Thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep. Hit behind
Thank
the
you.
line, the ball is loose.
One.
And it's a turnover. The
Okay,
defense
I'm gonna
has
run it.
it.
I'm just gonna try and make this a 7.
Quarterback on the
Cross my
offense.
fingers.
Can't be giving your opponent any free possessions.
4. Now it's Johnson. To throw is Rodgers. Catch made by
Time out.
Austin. To throw, Rodgers.
You know what? At some point,
He's got it in the
DK,
red zone.
you're the best player on this team. At some point, you're just gonna have to do that. That was it.
Pittsburgh.
That was the moment where he was. I just said, you know what? I'm
One-score game before
and I
halftime.
did.
Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete.
What's
but
the
he
flag
bobbled
there?
over too much to cause that.
Defensive
Flag
pass
comes
interference.
out,
Wow.
and this could be interference.
Oh yeah.
We got
Sick.
two aggressive 46. First down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall.
We got
And
it.
they'll have it.
You need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one hits the ground incomplete.
Perfect
A single
for
second
him.
left
This
now
is-
on the clock.
He took a risk, but he still can take 3.
So it's second
Which is
down
unfortunate
coming
because I thought when he kind of rolled on that there was a chance he might run the clock out, but he didn't.
up. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
And I hit him.
On
Oh
line.
my god. This is the world's worst game.
Well, as we all know, halves can't end
He
on
missed
a
the kick,
defensive
and I ran
penalty.
into the
So
kicker
now
trying to
we
block
need an
it.
untimed down.
Oh boy. If I can make it, if I win this thing, I'm winning the Super Bowl because this is
Fastest
sucks.
kick is good. Now to return. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space.
This guy should make, should be making money off just returning kicks for people. For 2. Just paying him to log
The
on and
Jets
just
make
return
it a
kicks.
16-point ball
Oh
game.
god. What the heck is that?
Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
I'm sad.
Sauce Gardner with the INT. And he makes the house go.
Yeah,
It's a
oh,
touchdown on the
yeah.
pick six. First down, Rodgers. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep
Calvin
downfield.
Austin's the mismatch.
And he breaks into enemy territory.
Calvin Austin
Being
seems to be the
stomped
guy
on a
who
huge
is saving the day. I've never seen anyone with whatever Sauce Gardner's ability
To the air
is.
here on first
I'm
down,
copying it
Rodgers.
on every DB I ever get because I've never seen DK
And they catch
this
up to him,
messed
but
up.
not
Like, he
until
cannot
he's got
move.
it. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Throwing again. It's Rodgers.
Touchdown.
He's
Okay.
into the end zone.
No kick returns. You never know. I could potentially get a stop. It's the chances. I'm not gonna lie here and say that I have a really good chance of winning this game. But I'm just kind of playing for momentum and playing to feel a little bit better. Yeah. Wow.
And he goes
This
down.
sucks.
The pressure gets
Holy
home, and they
smokes.
will. Shotgun snap to Fields.
Please. Hey, take the ball.
Isn't holding up.
Take the
They're
ball.
gonna drop it. Fields throwing here.
Nope.
And
They're
all
done.
around tough.
Before he was ready.
Fields now, third and long. This one finds Taylor. And he's Morstead to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And they steal it back on the return. And New York is making
These deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
the Jets get there. From the shotgun, Rodgers.
Look at this.
He's in
This
trouble,
one
and
taking
they
me off.
bring
I
it
see in the
down again.
playoffs. We'll just
And
concede.
consecutive sacks.
And the
have them
video one.
staring
I don't
at
know.
a tough fourth
Based
down.
on what I just saw, and I'll come up with a better game plan. Am I spiking it on the
Pittsburgh
fourth
will
down?
go ahead
Based
and
on what
use
I've
a
seen here, I
second
don't know
timeout.
if there's a world where I beat
We'll
this
see
guy.
how
and I hate to
judicious
say
they
that.
choose to be with that final timeout.
I'm not one to just say, oh, like this guy's gonna. I don't know. This
Well,
was
best of
horrible.
luck here. It's fourth and a
This is
considerable
rock bottom,
distance.
Madden-wise.
In motion,
It's the
right
D
is
line. It's the
Metcalf.
mixture of everything.
Desperation time here on fourth.
Like, look at this. Every play. Okay, GG's 5-2. Hey, this is like part 6 of my breakout for Peyton Wilson. I don't know 4 TFLs or so this is the easiest one. This means that I essentially can get 1 interception with him, and he's a superstar. He's been every week, like every single week. This seems to happen where we have like a random, really good breakout opportunity with him. It's only him. No one else has even had one. This game, I want to get back to throwing to. I want to get back to throwing DK. I want to get back to the high-powered offense. I feel like we were high-powered, and now we're a little bit more of just a bleh offense. We got to get back to it. Get back to doing what we do with week 8.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson.
Oh, yeah. So one way to get...
Good run there. Gonna get him 5
And
yards.
I use the word rhythm way too much. But one way to kind of feel like you're getting rhythm back in your Madden game is just being able to run the ball.
Again with Johnson.
Someone who's able to run the ball, just it opens up so much. That guy I played last week, I guarantee he passed me that day. And I was thinking about that after. How on earth did he get those shots? It was constant. Shed after shed after shed. It was one of the most miserable games ever. Like, horribly miserable to play.
On first down, right back to Johnson.
Fall forward. There we go. On that. First down.
Ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Yep. It's a good play. Automatic. First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Yep.
Metcalf
Second
gets the
inches.
grab again.
But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage.
Yep, throw right on that
Quarterback
cut.
sees the matchup.
Even this. This is the best start I've had in 3 games.
And this drive's gonna continue.
It's not even a hot start. I haven't even scored yet. But it is, by all,
And goal.
if we're comparing it, it's the best start I've had in a few games. There it is. We're back.
That is hot.
7-0.
He'll drop to throw.
Thank you. Thank you.
Intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex.
Love those. Those are the easiest, most beautiful plays in there. Just a lucky bounce.
The point is Boswell.
Perfect, right into Heisman's hands. And it's 14.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Nice play.
He has hot. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Nice play.
Throw right
Nice
side,
play.
taken in
Especially
by
the way he
Neighbors.
kind of sat down there. Well played,
One
sir.
of the
Well
easiest
played.
ways to. Sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need.
Back to throw.
Oh,
Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by
Thanks.
Joey Porter Jr.
thanks,
And
buddy.
he's going to be brought
Appreciate
down.
that.
What
I
a
was not
turn
expecting
of
that one. That
events
was a
here.
gift.
He had the shotgun. It's A-Rod. And he from the gun.
Oh, wow.
Rodgers.
I was going to say. I think he must have he shaded down. It was cover 2 man shaded down. That's why Javon Holland's first move was to run directly down
That's his second
into a
touchdown
horrible
in
spot.
this one.
Touchdown.
And he's got a hat. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll look to throw. Take it in right
It's a
side.
nice
by the
throw.
tight end Johnson.
Good read.
They'll look to throw yet again.
There it is. That's not good. That's not good.
Contact. They'll look to throw again.
There we go. Another one. That's huge.
And for the third time in
He's
this
the perfect
first
player
half,
to get.
He's been intercepted. Picked off by
No one
Joey
else
Porter
matters as
Jr.
much as him in terms of
And
getting
the
dubs.
Steelers will take over here.
Like, if he's a superstar,
43-yard line.
this defense is the best in the league.
Teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
There it is.
He's got a man.
Paulson, a D-goal. First down.
He's going to be
Down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
There it is. Got him again. Saw his man, knew exactly where I was
in the
going.
end zone.
This one's fun. 28-0.
Metcalf.
We're back.
Touchdown. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's hard. And
It's a
he'll
good
get
hit.
out of
He's
bounds
probably,
not before he gets
realistically, he
inside
has to
the
go for this if he
35-yard
wants
line.
it.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Goal. This from an even 50
He's gonna take
yards
his
out.
points. I respect it. Even though he's getting cooked, he's taking his points.
Is good.
Struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys, and I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this off.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to tuck it and go.
Yeah, he got me.
And he's
Okay,
gonna go
we got a
into
game,
the
folks.
end zone.
Shoot.
This ball's got to come out. Checks it down to his underneath drag.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
I think I need to. This is one of the fastest swings. No, fastest score swings I've ever been a part of. I need to kill this clock, score, and end this game. I thought this thing was cooked. It was 28-0.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson.
There he is. Oh boy, that's his best run of the year.
To the 20. And he will dive into the end zone.
Needed that because this thing, I know I can stop it. I stopped him 4 times. I just needed one touchdown to get my momentum back.
Throwing now from the gun.
Nice throw.
They go sideline and
Nice
he
throw.
stays. Catch made right side. It's Johnson.
Oh boy.
Give him. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up the. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Oh, big hole left side.
Oh, this one. Okay, that's GG's. 6-2. Let's go. Okay, guys, it finally happened. I think I got a pick with him. Officially, like 20 weeks. Well, not 8, not 20, but a lot of weeks of work in Peyton Wilson. Didn't it just say I'm losing my mind. Did it not just say I got my superstar development? Oh, alright. Never mind. Still not a superstar. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 6-2 coming off the bye week. This guy's good. He definitely knows what he's doing. We have had like a lot of ups and downs. Aaron Rodgers officially just announced. Sorry, my cat is behind here. Aaron Rodgers just officially announced he is going to be wearing number 8. I don't know if I have another 8 on this team. I'm assuming there's like a kicker or a punter. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be a punter. They have to change the number up because everyone's going to be commenting, Brett, he's actually number 8. He's actually number 8. Now I'm switching it for all. I can't believe 11's open. 11's such a beautiful number. But yeah, I'll switch Rodgers back to number 8. So we have that. And then we just try and continue to win. Just do our thing. Don't change my game plan. Don't. Oh my gosh. Now I'm 11. I didn't realize it was going to go down by 1. This is K3. K3 definitely knows what he's doing. I think when I'm like activated and I'm moving and I'm making good reads, we're really, really, really tough to defend. And even through everything, the few ups and downs that we've had, we still have the leading receiver and we have a quarterback with 21 touchdowns. Like, that's not just normal. This is a great season so far. Let's build on it. Let's keep on winning.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down.
There he is. Nice.
That won't be caught out.
Good job,
It's
Rowan.
incomplete.
Yeah.
His first look at the game. And they're gonna
Oh,
start
boy, oh, Betsy. What the heck was that? I've never seen a ball like go directly
Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants
through
to see
someone's
them
hands
go
like
close.
that. That was a little bit stupid. Just gonna get him out of the way.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Yeah, Pat Fryerman. Pat Fryerman! I deserve that. I got cheated. The play before,
And a first down.
you guys saw it, I saw it, we all saw it. I was cheated. Okay? Completely cheating.
Big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he finds space. Rodgers here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He puts some power on
Yeah, that usually was a little slow, Casey. You were on the right track. And you were like, you did really good. I don't want you to think K3 you did anything wrong. You did nothing wrong whatsoever.
And
Nobody's
last
mad
shot
at
took him
you.
right down to the
You
front of the red
did
zone.
nothing
Here's
wrong.
first down. Now a give to Johnson.
Just
coming
overran it
right.
a bit. Yeah. Don't get out of there. Well done.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one's caught.
There it is. Spin.
They're gonna
Spin,
get this
spin,
down to the 4
spin,
before being
DK.
stopped. A nice
Well,
pickup of
the
11
fun
there,
thing
Brock,
is when
and
you're
they'll have
one
first
spin
and goal to
away.
figure out.
One spin. All I needed was one.
Doesn't mind making the job a little bit
For a
easier.
touchdown.
Play call move the chains on those early downs.
Johnson.
Yeah, he ran commit. I knew he would. That's just called knowing your opponent. I played this guy for 2 years. Every time you come out and like, I literally just picked a random run formation that I'm sure he was like, there's no way you have a pass out of a 3 tight end set. He ran commit. He's predictable.
And they add one on. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big lift. Daniel's going to throw to get us started.
Nice play, Slay. I actually didn't click on there because I figured my best chance with him having Depot KO, my best chance to stop it would just be to kind of wait a second and let that KO ability do what it's paid to do. Good defense. There we go.
As he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels.
That's a crazy throw.
This is Hall.
I don't even know if I'm confident that was the right
Give
decision.
him 15 yards on
He was
pickup
1/1000
there.
gone.
And the
Like, that
Commanders
was
will have a
an
first.
immediate, quick
That's
decision
what we
on his
call
part. But
situational football. You spend all week
Interesting.
working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We'll get it complete to
In
Bryant.
a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. You never some positive yards.
And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on first down.
thank you. Appreciate
And
you,
there's a
bro.
man there. It's
I appreciate
intercepted.
it. He's fast, too.
Picked off by Peyton
Nice pick
Wilson.
off. Okay, that's fine.
And the Steelers take over.
Great look. That's 5 interceptions now for Peyton.
Peyton. This is Johnson heading right. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. Now Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Rodgers set to pass.
Oh my.
Skips it short of his man. That
Do I
brings
just
up
take
4th
my?
down.
It's free.
Well, he needed another
Do I think he's playing like that good of defense? No, but I also just.
pass rush for getting in and forcing him to
Oh, I'm a little annoyed that that pressure is just randomly getting
Go
there so
for it,
quick.
Rodgers.
Yeah. DK. That's the thing. I knew he would play the exact same. He's so predictable. He runs the same thing every single time. I knew for a fact I would get that exact same defense. So if I could just get time to throw it, I'd be laughing.
That was impressive. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Space to the left.
There we go. Oh yeah, 14 now.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Thank you. We'll take it right back too. We'll take it right back.
From the gun, Johnson. In the middle holes. They don't get anything on the run. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket.
I don't need 7 here. That's why you're not going to see this. This is free. I consider this drive, whatever I get, to just be a bonus.
Throw on 3rd down. He's on the move.
Yeah.
And he wisely
Slide.
avoids
Good play.
contact. Sliding
Now I can run the ball if I want. If I'm up 21-0.5 against him, nobody there. Like, absolutely nobody is upset. That's a great start. It should almost guarantee a W. Yeah. 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Fits it through the middle.
It's actually a really good
Finally
throw.
bring him down, but that is a
He
big
probably,
gain, and
I
you
don't
set it down.
think,
You know, Ken, we often talk
I'm
about
willing to
flipping the
bet that
field,
he is
special
most
teams,
likely
right?
going to
Kick return,
just
good punt.
take
Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
no,
Look at the
he's not.
difference in field
He's going to try
position.
and get 7,
By
get 7
hitting on
after
that
half,
shot,
and makes
you
it a
totally
7-point
flipped
game.
the field.
So I need to guard the
Tone
deep
this
stuff,
drive.
like what he could actually score on, which would be deep corners, deep posts, kind of things of that.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Able to hit Kaleb, complete.
The completion just like that.
Up and good from Fairbairn.
We have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success.
2nd down and 10, Daniels. Nabs along that sideline. Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right.
Oh my gosh.
And they
Oh
catch up to
my
him, but not
gosh.
until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, Daniels to the air. From the gun, it's Daniels.
Yep.
Gets it towards
Fourth
the end
down.
zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
4th down, here's Daniels.
Yeah, nice
And
play.
he will score. It's a Washington. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Wilson's got it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket.
He's still so good. He's still so good.
26-yard line.
A little bit of movement. And as I told you guys, this game could change quick, which is why I played this. Like, I tried not to let up at all.
Throw is Rodgers.
I think I can
Taking a
just
deep
lost
shot
that.
here.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
This is caught inside the 15. And he flips the
I'm gonna
field
I'm gonna
for
take it
that
to the 4.
before being taken down.
I'd rather have a little bit of time here against them.
They'll run with
Yep.
Johnson.
Go up top. It's even there. I take it to the 4.
Pittsburgh touchdown.
Anyone but
The
K3, I definitely would
Steelers make
probably
it
play that a little
three-score
bit
game in
different.
the fourth.
I do respect him enough to know that I need to play pretty lame.
Boswell gets that point out. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Returns looking good so. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Daniels. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels on first down. He sends this one to the end zone.
KO.
And that is caught. It's a Washington
What is that? What do I
touchdown.
have on Minka? I must not have the ability. I thought I
Get
had
it back to within 2 possessions.
Clearly not.
Tebow Samuel the touchdown. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they
Take the
did
ball.
get it
I need
back.
to like.
Well, Brock,
He's
you
starting to
can't
score
blame
at
him
that
with how
really
tough it is
quick
to recover an onside
rate.
kick anymore,
Like
but he did
the
hit it before
abnormally,
it went
like
10
he's just kind of
yards, so they had
in
to
a
throw the
rhythm and
flag.
scoring fast. I need to kind of slow it
Ball on the
way
45,
down.
first and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Steelers approaching win number 7 on the year. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Rodgers to throw. Escapes out to the left.
Nice throw.
Caught by Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. It's caught Metcalf.
That's such a
He's
good
brought
play.
down. They're going to mark him
First
at the
down.
14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They get to Johnson on the option. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground again with Johnson. And Rodgers set to pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's
I'm gonna
incomplete.
go for it and try and run this.
I mean, that's one of those cases that we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Rodgers.
Flip it. Bye-bye. GG's. GG's, GG's, GG's.
Now Daniels to throw. A bit of desperation on his feet. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the
Good job, Joey.
Steelers get it back after a...
That should be GG. He didn't want to quit before, but he'll quit now. Okay. Good game, guys. Solid performance. That's a good player. Big time stat game for my running back. That's important to note. He should have, like, that's by far his most impressive game. Not even a close second. Hey, guys, that was a movie. That was a great little movie. What we need to do now is to get into a rhythm. Passing. This guy I know is okay. He's not great at the game. Coming off the K3 game, I win 4 games in a row here. Who knows? We could be looking at the 1 seed, and we could guarantee the playoffs. Like, there's moments in the season where you kind of got to just try and take things into your own hands. Guarantee that you're going to have a chance at the dance, which I think, especially with Aaron Rodgers' age, I need to guarantee I have a chance at the dance. I need to guarantee that I can go. I have 1,000 yards now with DK Metcalf, 113 a game. But that all being said, guys, showtime.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Look at it, just the flick of the wrist. Oh boy.
It goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down.
Good first.
Fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That was late.
And that inches. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Yep. DK. Go, DK! Look at this. Look at this dude. What a play.
Well, they've come out to get some points.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone.
7-0.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Look at the big man go. And he will score.
That was fast.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be it.
Take away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Metcalf,
That's a bad spin. That's a bad spin.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got Fryermuth open on the left. 1st and 10.
He's not doing great.
Again, it's Rodgers.
Yeah, like against Metcalf, you gotta be all time. Because there didn't let me, but a drag can so easily.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO.
Yep. Automatic. First down.
Rodgers going up top again. That's to the big tight end, Fryermuth. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers.
Yep, that's crazy. That was not even a good move. That could have been so bad. That could have been. I can't promise completely, but I promise that could have been a disaster.
1st and 10.
He's not going to play that. I'll just throw it
Get
out.
this out wide.
I may as well.
And the Steelers
If he's going to stay in cover 3, I'll just go with that.
They'll run with Johnson.
Any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers.
Shoot! And I took all the time down laser. Perfect pass. He wasn't calling his timeouts. What am I supposed to do? Not do that? Look, if you're not going to call timeouts, that's just dumb. So, of course, I'm going to do that.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. Jackson now. He's going to tuck it in. Throwing Jackson. That's to the right side. Now it's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got it. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Okay.
And he...
Oh, Betsy.
Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. A pass
Yep, that's a
taken
nice
in
throw.
by Johnson.
Yeah, he's gonna match pretty much whatever I do. I think.
Up past the 40 with that one.
I think there's a good chance whatever I do that he'll match. So I'm gonna play fast and just try and hopefully get a stop because his defense is honestly just
He's got it again.
the most predictable.
This may
I'm
look
somewhat
like a simple
predictable, but I
connection,
think
Mike, just pitch and
he
catch,
runs
but
very
I promise you,
similar.
the amount of time these came through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again.
Ball
They
for
bring him down, but
First
not
down.
until they
Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going.
From the gun, Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running
Yep.
back.
First
And
down.
he's going to be. They'll drop to throw.
Nice play.
Pressure too much. He working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. He'll be hit. as
I
he
am in a
throws this
little
time.
bit of trouble. I'm gonna try and seam this.
Incomplete. They might be fortunate.
We're gonna try and throw this right through the middle
And
to
it'll set
DK.
up a third down.
Wait for DK.
On the shotgun.
Ready
it's
and
A-Rod.
go. Like, is that guy fair? Tell me DK Metcalf isn't stupid. I don't know. I'm not even happy about this. That should have been a pick. That was a dumb read. Thank you, EA Sports.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is beaten. Now Jackson.
Extend this drive.
Jackson on 3rd and 2.
Yep.
He bought as much time
Fourth
as he
down.
could, but Jackson. He finds.
Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback.
Game.
Getting into
Oh,
the hands of
boy.
his receiver, and then seeing
Could have
who can
easily.
go after the catch.
Holy voice crack of
on
the
a 2nd
century.
down and 8.
I don't know how my voice cracked to that extent. Wasn't even like I was saying a crazy word or anything.
Now Jackson. Open man downfield. Again, it's Jackson. Escaping the danger. To the air one more time with Jackson.
Yep.
He'll
Third
be
down.
forced to just 3rd and short. Jackson.
Nope.
Probably
Okay.
Separating the man
For the match, folks, it's going to be over the middle.
This is the moment.
I think I need to defend probably 16.
one last shot now for Jackson. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone
Jeez,
shot.
I think that should have been flagged. I'll say it. I got bailed out close that game. That should have been a penalty, and my touchdown should have been a touchdown. Either way, bye-bye Ravens. Good game. Hey, we're rolling, folks. 2 great games and 2 good opponents. Those are not small wins. They're not. I have to treat them with the respect that they deserve, and they were good, respectable wins. Week 12, Browns week. Spencer Anderson gets an upgrade. I just want to keep on rolling. DK leading the league. That's super. I think 2,000 yards is going to be very, very, very achievable at this point. If I can continue doing what we're doing. Browns week, let's go.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
I'm eating a muffin, but I'm just going to spin. You might want to clip that. It's all right. My wife made muffins.
It's a foot race.
You might want to clip it. Just something. Just right. 275. House. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Gabriel.
Oh. No. No, I quit. No. I quit. I quit. I'm quitting. I quit.
Back to throw. Gabriel. Ball hit. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's
This will be
what?
caught at about the 6.
Oh, yeah. That was also
They'll
on
take it in
back-to-back
the
plays. I don't know.
Browns touchdown.
It's only tied. It's not the end of the world. But that was
Tillman. Here's Rodgers to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
First down.
Feel a laser laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really
First down.
impressed with that last practice.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, wow. That's,
Over the middle, that's caught by
that was like a
Metcalf.
cover 3 or something?
And
I
he's
don't know.
got
Something
this
was
down
weird
to the
there.
35. Now it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf.
Joie! Joie!
And they will eventually get him down.
First
but he's
down.
inside. On play action. Now Rodgers. Got his tight. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught.
Oh, good
5
job.
yards outside. Johnson.
Up top.
Diving for the end zone, and he is in.
Okay,
Touchdown.
14-7. You can't lose if you score every single time. You can, but you shouldn't.
A lot of times that's a
Very
passing
rarely
play.
you will
The
lose.
kicker stay on a roll given the quick turnaround.
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because
Yep,
everyone's
that's
locked
great
in
defense.
practice and
Send it off
meetings
both
because
sides.
everyone feels good about themselves.
I'm going to
And for
send
coaches,
left
this
bumper
is
and
what they have
everything
to tell
on every
themselves.
play here.
Don't add too
Looking to throw. Gabriel. Being chased out left.
That's a fumble.
And he's able to get out to the
That's
32.
not a
down
fumble.
there.
Holy
The
smokes, that
breakdown
should have been a
defensively
fumble.
there is the- From the gun on third down. Gabriel. This short pass and
cause.
they'll look to throw here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
That's a nice
Now the
play.
Browns will use. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's so bad.
And this
Oh,
one is
man.
incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over. Not ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to be in his own end zone. It's Rodgers. And that
Yeah, I
will
gotta
be
pull this.
incomplete with the clock down now.
It's just all about connect. I should just lob that to try and take
That could
time,
be the
but now
stop
it's
this
kind of like.
defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well.
And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Honestly, he may have that. Nope.
That's running
Oh,
out
it didn't end up
of steam,
hurting
and it
us.
won't get
Bit of a
there. He
struggle
left it just short.
before half
No
there from
good.
the offensive.
And that'll
Pressure
do it
was
for the
there,
end of the
but
second quarter.
yeah, it didn't hurt us.
This
So
is
who
the
cares?
NFL.
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but
That's
I'd
wild.
establish the running game. They kind of went away
That's-
from it in the first half. I think they get
That's-
back in
oh,
balance.
what?
It'll help them when they put the ball back in the
I don't
air.
understand how you make that.
I'm sure this isn't a
With
novel
straight
thought,
face.
but
That's
maybe run
horrible,
some simpler
horrible.
routes instead of trying to get it all back in one
Makes
shot.
no sense if you
Defense
just do
certainly
that
appears to be
ball.
ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left.
That's on me.
And that's caught inside the 30.
That's coming back there, isn't it?
And
I
he'll
can't tell
take
if it was
this
on me or if he was
into
over
the
the
end
line.
zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag
I thought for a
down.
second I ran
So let's
into
see
him,
what this is about.
but then the more I
Maybe
thought
worse
of it, I'm
than
like,
the
I
loss of
actually don't
yardage,
think
they
I ran
also
into anybody.
lose the down. So now
I
it's
know.
third and long. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get this well. 36. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Back to throw. Gabriel.
Oh, you got me.
And this is caught inside the 5.
You never expect Judy to just torch you until he torches you over and over. Dang.
Not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half.
Now Rodgers. Going
Yeah,
for
it's Grant
Metcalf
Delpit. I
on the
think
deep
he's
ball.
faster than both of them.
And that is
Tough animation.
incomplete.
He was. Like, I had the step that I was looking for, but I think Grant Delpit was
To give you an idea of how
guarding.
accurate he's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just
Not
his
Grant-
second
yeah, I know.
incompletion.
I could have ran that if I
that means
couldn't have the other
everyone's
two on
locked in
straight.
because to me it's like throwing a
My route
no-hitter in
combo was
baseball.
actually the only
The
reason
pitcher
I
may
was
get the
pissed
credit. A lot of people
All
making
right.
plays behind him.
Make
in
up
the
for it,
field.
but yeah,
And
because
they
my
get him
route
down,
combo
but not before he takes
had
it
the
across
other guy on the
40-yard
outside on kind of an
line.
outside streak, that's
12
what caught
yards
everything
that
else.
time at a pit. A first down carry here for Johnson. Rodgers now to throw.
when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
It needs to be a first. Yeah.
Now the ball comes loose.
That's not good. Thank you, EA Sports. Holy smokes. I did too much.
And the defense not able
Wow, I did too much. Now, how do I play this?
Moment like when you realize the ball is loose.
I think I kind of have to make him know that I can defend.
Goes right to the
At least that way I'll get timeouts and he'll play a different style defense. I just go score. He can just chew the clock, score, go for 2, and end it. I need to at least try and kill clock and see what this looks like.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. They go to Johnson again. And here's 1st and 10 now. Johnson running left. And able to get.
He'll have 30 seconds. It's not really worth it.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Nope.
This is the time of game where offensive lines
problem is he has one timeout, but
it's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a
doesn't
long
have a ton of time.
But this was
now at least I've taken it to where he has one time. So he's got to at least get the ball to the outside. And I'm just going to blitz and I'm going to try and force one on the inside. I want to take that timeout quick.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Bye-bye.
And he is not quite
Bye-bye.
going to make it all the way in. They'll
Another
mark
nice
him down
pick.
right about.
This is the 17th breakout. The 17th. Peyton Wilson breakout. 6 tackles. He'll never get one. I don't even know. It should be like or 1 interception. I don't like the and 1 interception. It should be or. Get Peyton Wilson this or this. But it's not. We're rolling. That guy felt like he got cheated in that game. I think meh. I feel like I played good enough. I had some good spin moves. I thought I played pretty well. I play him again next week. We'll just give it a chance. This is the divisional road trip. So this kind of stretch of divisional games will this stretch of divisional games will kind of decide a lot. Like if I can win these next 2, I should make the playoffs and I should hopefully have a chance to win the division. The Ravens is tough too, but yeah, this is a crucial stretch.
Rodgers throwing to start it off.
Good defense.
They're able to drop it.
Good defense.
Working quickly here. Another try following the sack.
Such a nice read.
It's caught. That's
Took a beating for it, but a beautiful throw.
Rodgers here from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep to the field.
7-0. That was easy. As soon as if you play it all like side by side to the DB, it's easy thing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
yep,
really
they're done.
To the defense, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
And he's going to get the Burrow from the gun.
Oh boy, I actually thought the other dude was going to pick it.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Man in motion out of the slot. On 2nd and 10, Burrow.
Come here.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a
Peyton Wilson, well done, sir.
First down, Burrow to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Chase coming in motion right. And they've got him behind the... Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He throws a...
Ooh, that's not who I would have thrown to. It would have worked. The other dude was open. I thought for sure that was going slam. Would have made a lot more sense to go slam, but hey, clearly he knows what he's talking about.
Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf's got it, complete. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Getting out to his left. Great work by the coverage downfield, buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. Austin's there to haul it in.
Yep, good throw.
And he's able to get
Good
this
throw.
down to the 30. Rodgers will look to throw. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance.
That should be a touchdown. Could I legitimately get, I think 2,000
He's
is
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What number is DK?
The Steelers get some
DK
late
Metcalf.
points in the lead.
Oh, he's got to be.
DK Metcalf touchdown. His
Oh,
second
what
scoring
number did he
catch of the
pick? I need
game.
to check into that.
That one. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds his man Chase. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow.
That's a
Into
nice
the hands
throw.
of Gesicki, complete.
Dang.
They
That was
get 20
impressive.
yards out of the play. To throw again, it's Burrow.
That's a nice
Catch
throw.
is made in close.
Wow. Oh, wait, that was clutch.
The Cincinnati
No
Bengals.
time on the clock, just burning cover
They can
4.
go
That
to
must be a
locker
cover
room's
4
time and
beater.
put this through.
Because he got wide open.
Here's Burrow. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Jump off caught by his back. And they had that one contained right at the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This one taken in by Chase. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Completes this one to Chase.
Okay.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati
Okay, we need to
first
stop here
down.
badly.
Burrow back to throw. That one's come.
Even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he
Here to figure out.
On third down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the... Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Burrow from the gun.
There it is.
Pass come along the
Wow.
sideline by Gesicki.
That's all I'm going to say there. Is just,
15 before going
shoot.
out.
That was
To
impressive.
the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right.
Safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game. It's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down.
11.
Looking to throw. The throw is caught. And they bring it. Now to throw. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench, get their breath.
And he's in for the touchdown.
14, we got a money drop. Have not been in a situation like this. Just the way time is working out. We're going to have to money drop this.
Back to throw. Roman Wilson reels it in.
Good throw.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Wilson's got it. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I kind of have 2 plays based on what I'm seeing that I think I can score with like no time left.
Metcalf's got it, complete.
Yeah, like from here, I think I have 2 plays left.
To the 34-yard line.
I'm almost certain I can throw Pat Fryman with Pat
Steelers calling
Fryman.
their first time out.
Just based on his defense.
2 available for them as we
Could
approach the end of this
change,
game.
or I could go Metcalf Fryman. But Fryermuth, maybe I save. Because I'm certain that
In
corner
quite the
road's
time
going to
crunch
be
here,
what's
Brock,
open.
but
Because
still
there's no
2
KO on that
timeouts
right
to
side of
burn.
the
It's
zone.
first down.
That's what I need to throw.
Setting up to pass.
That's right there. Yeah, he got it.
That one is... They'll throw again. Rodgers. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing
He
3rd
got
ball.
it. I thought that was the play that I thought was a sure thing.
Throwing now.
Oh,
That'll be incomplete.
Metcalf's
and the
dropping
Chargers
him. I don't
10
know
seconds
what.
left.
Oh,
DK
boy,
Metcalf's
oh,
way there.
boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want
I'd
to throw
rather
it
just
either
throw
rush
this
out,
immediately.
and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws,
I
Kate,
was.
you're
It's
signing
literally
your
what I was
guy up
planning.
to take some sort of
Step
hit.
back
It's on
and
you to
throw
protect
that.
your guys. Credit
Because
that
it looked
defense
like it
for
was like a
fighting
weird
around,
outside
making
zone. It was risky for sure,
Keep this
but
drive
I'm
moving
going to
and come
Metcalf
to the
again
line
here.
for 1st and 10.
No questions asked. Yeah. I didn't ask me a question.
A touchdown catch in
Go
the
for
final
it.
moment. Set
Go
now
with it.
overtime for a win
You don't
right here
overthink things,
on the
folks.
table.
Score, go for 2, win it, call it a day.
One final shot here. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Wow, good for that guy. I had him. I've ran that play 100 times. Turner just totally went in front of dude. Or Cam Taylor bricked it. Dang it, guys. Okay. We have an onside that doesn't matter. GG's, you win some, you lose some when you play that strategy when you go for it.
Well, they risked it all on that
This is a huge divisional game that is going to slide, but still played pretty good.
And that's
Honestly.
the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game.
Week 14, this guy is struggling a little bit. I thought he was better. Based on how good he was when we played, I was like, this guy must be a lot. But his record doesn't really, like, add up with anything. I want to look at major awards quick. I would say DK almost certainly should be winning something. Rodgers, like, I don't know what I'm missing. DK is going to win Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how Rodgers is first in passer rating. Just hear me out. First in passer rating, 30 touchdowns, 5 picks. You see all those stats? 30 touchdowns, 5 picks. Don't even see them. Not even pictured. Makes no sense. Okay. Oh, this sucks.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. The game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And now the ball's out.
That sucks.
And this is picked up by the Browns.
That sucks. That
And
sucks.
these
That
guys will
sucks.
set
That
up shop
sucks. That
at
sucks.
midfield. Following the fumble recovery. Gabriel. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that was
He'll dump it
a delayed
underneath to his
fade?
running back, complete.
I haven't seen those in
He's corralled,
4
but not
years.
before getting- Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's got Njoku. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field. From the gun. Operating from the gun. Gabriel steps away to his left. And it's a
Good
fumble.
defense.
And this
Third
is going
down.
to kick out of back. And he'll be just a
Okay.
split second too late.
That's. I didn't really do anything wrong. Like, I fumbled. It's not like my offense was bad.
Hopkins'
You
kick is
just got to
good.
break.
And the score as they start 1st and 10. Caught. It's Wilson. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to. Rodgers now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And
Yep.
knock him down way up
Good
close
first.
to the 40 at the 39.
Yeah, let's run the
Able to
ball.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. He'll find Metcalf. And now it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And
Good
he's out
first.
of bounds. Throwing now is Rodgers. Catches
It for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Just
And able to
spinning.
break one tackle, but
Okay,
then
he's
quickly
got
brought
5
down.
for 46.
A nice little up now, 2nd and inches. And he's in. Touchdown. Steelers.
7-0.
Charles to break through in the second half and take the lead.
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense.
2nd and 5. Over the middle, complete.
Good hit.
It's
Holy
Johnson.
smokes.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. This short pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yep. That's a pick.
It's knocked
That
away
is a pick.
incomplete.
And so many times
Shoot.
look at the opening drive of the third quarter is a
You don't get
total
opportunities. It's not like that's just going to be constant. If you can
And that's a strong performance there defensively
Really?
to force incompletion and more importantly, force a quick punting
It's smart, but
situation.
it's not because I'm 1 touchdown away from kind of ending this. Look at those dance.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And out of
Good first.
bounds. Now Rodgers. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete.
Yeah, I
And
needed
he'll
that.
get this up to the 30.
Take it to the 4th. This is a big one. The 10th win of a year is always significant for a lot of reasons. Because if you can get 10, I haven't missed the playoffs very much with 10.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he's going to ball right now at the 47. Again, it's Johnson. And now victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
That's a lovely, lovely
Another
throw.
first home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
There it is. Yeah. One-on-one situations.
And he's going to take
Just
it
throw it
for a
every single time.
touchdown.
Just
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel eluding the pressure right.
Not as long as they hold this lead.
He's so good.
And this
He's
is intercepted,
dance a little.
and that should do it.
Dance a little. Especially in division
Steelers will
games.
take over
Always,
here
you
as
have
they
to
get it
dance
out
in
to the
division.
43-yard. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off. Into a sea of defenders and
Kick.
intercepted. And they have the
Oh, I
football
can't
and will
see
set
that.
up shop at the
Okay.
33-yard line.
He has
Now
life.
for trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he knocks. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under pressure.
Yeah,
and
this
he'll
is the
go
win.
down back
One
at
stop for the
26-yard
GGs.
line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Damn.
And this is caught
We got to
now
run
for
this
a
out. He's got one
touchdown.
timeout. If I get the
So
onside, I win. But
everything
that
here. This one's
Aaron
not
Rodgers
over
pick
yet.
pass thing was wild.
And this is going to be recovered by the
Okay,
hands team.
he's got one
And
timeout.
that should just about
GG's,
put a
get out of
cap
here,
on
10
it.
wins. Guess who has a breakout, guys? Guess. You'll never guess it. It's glitched. Like, just give him the breakout. I've had 20 different. I've had this same thing happen like every single time. There really is no. I've never seen anything quite like it. To where he's had just breakout after breakout after breakout, but no breakouts. Like it's like how do you just constantly have breakouts, but never get a breakout? I have my Starbucks drink. Oh yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 15. Eagles week. DK Metcalf gets another upgrade. He's up to a 92. Which is very, very good. +1 physical, +1 awareness, +1 tracking. He's got a lot of yards. We have 2 games. Well, not 2 games. We have 4 games to play. And we want to just continue to build on the record that we have. I'm not convinced that I have yet. No, I'm the 5 seed. So as of right now, we play the Colts. It's not a horrible spot to be the 5 seed. You play the worst winner of the divisions, which is actually usually a game that you want. 32 touchdowns to 6 picks. Very Aaron Rodgers season, and then 1,500 hair. Okay, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
Yep. KO.
And this is going to be
Work on.
incomplete. That is great work
Darius
there, making
Slay.
things
I don't
difficult
know why I ever use man
defensively.
KO abilities.
It'll
Zone
set
KO
up a
abilities
fourth
are
down.
just significantly more
They're
effective.
indeed going. It's Hurts.
Oh, man.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
Poor guy. He didn't see
Picked
him.
off by
Guys,
Patrick Queen.
can you really be mad?
So
He
anytime
didn't
the
see
team
him.
suffers an
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. This one is complete to
Good for
from the gun. Rodgers. Metcalf
Yep.
takes the grab again. He is
7 million.
in. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's
the backfield in the passing.
and they'll throw here with Hurts.
Please, Storm help. Nope. Oh,
Taken in
boy.
by
Did he ever? He paid for
They'll be
catching that
taken
ball.
down, but they are in business
Shoot.
inside the 30-yard line.
That actually could have been a fumble or something.
To the air again. Hurts. Again, Hurts. Hurts again.
Yep.
And that one is. Hurts will try it again.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
And he'll go down.
Cameron Hayward. I decided rather than sitting back and coverage, I was going to do 4D linemen on that play, just to try and get as much pressure as I could as fast as I could.
You get beat so
that
fast off the edge, the quarterback has.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Crazy. Like that's insane. I shouldn't even throw that. His user was kind of in the way, and I just threw it. I don't know why. I just still did it. Still did it.
From the shotgun, it's Aaron. A pass taken in by
Dance with
Johnson.
him. Dance with him. Dance with
And
him.
they'll
Automatic.
take
First down.
it down. First down for Aaron. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught.
I just throw it for him every time.
DK Metcalf.
I think he'll be. I think there's a good chance he sees 2,000. I really do.
On first down, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dodson. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And that's complete. On first down, it's Hurts.
Yeah. Oh my.
And he can't hang on through the
Oh my.
It's incomplete. What a good job.
It was just sitting there in the middle. Like that was.
And it'll be second.
Ooh boy.
Very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and if they want to find themselves having any chance.
Hurts looking to throw on first down.
He's gonna make a mistake. Yep.
Pressure there.
Second down zone. He's at the point in this game. I think I even get the ball at half.
We'll try again here.
I could be wrong, but if I get ball at half, he's at the point in this game where he needs something desperately. If he doesn't score here, it's for sure over. So I'm just gonna play all my zones in the end zone and just wait.
Now Hurts.
Nice throw.
He'll drop to throw. And
Oh,
he
wow.
will get
Okay.
in to throw. It's Rodgers. Metcalf real.
Okay. Ringo's on that side. Hardman just wants to.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He's got his man complete.
It wasn't true.
A first down throw from Rodgers. He's got a man. It's Metcalf.
Good job, DK.
He's taken down, but just
He's
shy
got
of
6 for
midfield.
107. He's fighting, as I knew he would. Like I didn't expect this to just be a super easy out game.
Metcalf makes the grab again.
Look at this dude. Look at this.
And
Like
he's
it's
taken
garbage.
down inside the opponent's
Oh
35.
my gosh.
These
I
are the kind of
love
plays that when
him.
you draw
He
them
is
up on
the
the chalkboard,
best
Mike, they
receiver
all
ever.
look
I don't
great.
care what anyone says.
But if you can't protect long enough,
There's
you're
nobody
never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started
quite
on the
like
left
him
side of the formation
in
in the
this game.
slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to
Good
the
slide,
right
Aaron.
third.
From the gun, Rodgers. Second down, Rodgers. That's hauled in.
Deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who.
A dive, and he's in.
21-11.
Steelers out of the slot. A first down throw for Hurts. A pass. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
And combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work.
Oh wow.
Oh, man, left.
Don't know what happened to the guy on him. Oh, he's battling. Shoot. And he's gonna go for 2 here, and this could be a 3-point game really quick.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO.
So good. He's so good.
Big hole left side.
He's so good. Thank you, DK Metcalf.
And he's
Thanks
got
again.
another one. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
That's
Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
just let the KO hit him.
It's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
I tried to just do the thing like where you cool play it and you just let the KO. You let the KO just do KO type things and just run into him, but no, it didn't work.
Here's Hurts. He's going to air
Oh,
this
gosh, I
one
couldn't
out,
switch it.
looking for Dotson.
Oh,
And he
boy, oh boy.
will
Okay.
score. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. They'll go again with Johnson. They'll drop to throw.
I think DK's got him.
Air one
Mitchell's
out
good,
for
though.
Metcalf. That's caught.
I actually don't want to
Touchdown,
score
but
there.
they are close. Gonna be first and goal. They've
I'd rather take one of his timeouts than
So
take
the
the
Eagles
touchdown.
lose
Which
their
actually,
first time out here. They'll be
I don't know if those
disappointed
checks
there for
bounce.
giving up
Now that I
the
think
first
about
down.
it, they don't. I probably should have just taken the touchdown right there. But as long as I can score here,
They'll run with
I can at least say I took one of his timeouts.
Trying to create. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Okay, I took two timeouts.
He's
Week
got
effective.
it. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open. To throw, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. Here's Hurts.
Thanks, buddy.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
DQ.
Picked off by Patrick
Patrick. Queen.
And his offense is
GG's,
going to be
folks.
all
GG's.
set up.
Okay, this guy's actually started to struggle quite a bit. This Ravens dude. I don't really know what to make of it. That was an excellent performance. I think 260 yards or something with DK Metcalf in that one. He's at 1,800 yards with 3 weeks to play. I don't know. Look at our next best. Like, that is probably one of the most dominant single season efforts. He should be a potential MVP. Aaron Rodgers is barely an MVP, which makes no sense to me. Season of receiving yards is 1964. I imagine with one good game, we are going to beat that. So we'll be the new all-time single season receiving leader. 3 games left. Let's just do our best. Let's get this win and let's go. Yep, I'm going back to the same
Left
play.
side here taken in by Metcalf.
Same play.
And he
If
takes
you're going
his
to play
beat
backed
at
off cover 3, it's
35 before
probably
going out of bounds.
the easiest play in the world against this specific player. See how he has to guard it? He moves somebody down to guard it, and then other stuff should be open. Like, when he presses, that guy's going to have a tougher time staying alone with him. So we're kind of just putting him in a version of... We're putting him in defense that... And here, he switched up. Which you never see from him.
They'll run for the first time.
I've played him probably 20 times. He's never ran any defense other than that formation. Now he's in
These two teams met
so
in
that
Pittsburgh
proves
earlier
clearly
this week.
whatever
The
I'm
Steelers
doing is
prevailing in
driving
that
him
one.
crazy.
So a win here in Baltimore
Which is a win
will give
in
them the
itself.
season. Throwing now is Rodgers.
That's a nice throw, Rodgers.
It's brought in by... They'll get this out wide to Met. They go back to the ground. And he fumbled.
Please,
It's
holy
on the
thank
ground.
gosh.
Oh, and one of the linemen on
I was
the
about to
other
say that would
side
have
has got
been
it.
huge.
Could have been a costly mistake,
Huge,
but as it
huge,
turns
huge
out, they
mistake.
keep possession.
You can't give away these
And you
types
saw
of
his user
opportunities
ran
in the
right
red
to the
zone.
bubble screen,
I'm
so
sure
I
that
just
was
immediately
flashing through
handed
his
that ball
brain.
off.
Unfortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team.
But it has worked before.
To Johnson again. And the whole
His work
closes
did
quickly
not
here.
work
He can
there.
fight only to about the 4.
But yeah, it is a bit of a weird
on the
one.
8th play of the
The
drive.
odd time that
Moving it
counter
down
will
the
just
field
get like
nicely
super
here on
good
the
block.
opening
With
drive,
one
and now he's
person
put up
comes
or
through
shut
and
up.
all
No
that's
doubt
why it's
about it,
such a
because
risk.
to make that type of a drive,
If even
and
one
ultimately
person
kick a field goal
comes
would
through,
feel very
it's done. It's
disappointing.
not going
I'm just
anywhere.
wondering.
Goal. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And he's
7-0.
in. On play action, they'll throw. And
Oh
that
boy.
gonna be
I actually
incomplete.
liked that.
Too tough to hold on
I don't
to
know
that
why he
one on
didn't get the
second
catching
down.
animation. He kind of just let it hit
It's
him,
another
but
zone defense. It looks like it's
I thought that
open
was
for
gonna be
possibilities, but they did a
pick
nice job
6
patrolling the
territory.
middle of the
Shoot.
field.
Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
He's got his from midfield now. Here's Jackson. Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. Takes. Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's going to be knocked.
Oh, this is a bit of a painful drive to watch. And by bit, I mean this is a completely and totally painful drive to watch. This is going to take us to the second half. And because I missed that extra point, that could end up being
off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Jackson now. Flush to his right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
Oh, that's a nice throw. Okay. He gets ball at half. This could be the type of game I have 2 possessions. Kind of the way it's looking. He's going to go for 2 here to try and take a 2-point.
Hill will score. First series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man. And now look at this. Big game.
I tried.
And it's picked up by the Raiders.
Just don't let Hamilton score. I tried to louder. Okay, 7-6. Halftime, we need to stop. He gets ball first. Oh, boy. Okay, Lurk, figure something out to get off the field.
On this drive. Escaping the pressure right. And this. Caught left side, Hopkins. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
He is moving and grooving right now.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's. They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
Okay, first big decision for him. At least we've forced this. He's taking 3. That's big.
So now they're going to
because that gives me
a unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards.
I'm quite shocked that he would take this. Just knowing his personality, EA-wise.
And this will split the up drive of the third quarter. He'll find Met. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Slide.
5 yards that time.
Shoot, part of me thought go head first, but I still have another down, so it's.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his
you know what? Let's
out of the
the
backfield. And he'll be taken
way the
down,
time is
but he
working,
does
the
have
Ravens,
first
Lamar,
down
everything.
yardage.
Let's try and score with zeros on the clock. I don't even have to go for 2. Touchdown wins it. That's what I'm going for.
So a first down carry here for Johnson. And a strong run, that 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, it's Johnson. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
So yeah, this
and
is
this
kind of what I
defense
want to
not
do.
ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
I honestly just kind of want to try and score with
the
0.
Steelers picking up 15 yards.
Going into the playoffs, this
down.
win's huge.
Not too shabby for his first carry
Could
of the
give us a
game.
chance at
That's
the division,
exactly what
depending
most
on
teams
how the
are
last 2
looking
weeks
for.
go.
A really good change of pace
So
back.
it just makes the most sense to try and take
All
his time
3
out and score
timeouts
some time.
plus running game working. They'll stick with Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right to the right side and complete to Metcalf.
Curious if he's going to take his time out. Like I said, this was my strategy the moment he took that field goal was to try and win this game with zeros on the clock. Just because I do respect his offense. It is just one play. It's just most of my post, but I do respect it.
To throw is Rodgers.
Time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Able to
Time.
find the open man.
4 seconds. I have 2. I should have 2 plays. This is a 2-play
Two teams
situation.
talking over on their respective sidelines.
In my mind, I have 2 plays on there.
One final try for Rodgers.
Yeah.
We've seen this
GG's,
before.
kid.
And he's
GG's.
got it. It's
Money
caught
drive.
for a touchdown.
Let's go.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken
Good
in.
game.
It's
GG's.
clean.
Played that perfect. DK Metcalf, 2 clutch catches.
Reach the 50.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12-3. What a season for Aaron Rodgers. Very comparable to this season. Less yards, obviously. And even with getting number 1 seed, we still have a lot of work to do. But 41 touchdowns to 6 picks. For those of you who clicked on this video hoping to see an Aaron Rodgers-esque season, I hope I did it justice. For those of you who clicked on this video to see DK Metcalf go crazy, I hope I did that, because I truly believe that I did. I felt like I played really well with DK Metcalf. You could argue we have a problem. We have a second receiver problem, but I'm not worried about it at this point. D-line wise, CJ Watt 6.5. This is where you could say, okay, maybe we're a bit disappointing. Porter, his deflection numbers were really good. But Peyton Wilson's the MVP of the team. He's going up to superstar. 3 forced fumbles, fumble recovery, and 7 interceptions. He had breakout opportunities all year. Aaron Rodgers led in every statistical category. Didn't get many MVP looks. We went Offensive Player of the Year. This is kind of just where we're at. I have 261,000 staff points to spend. Also, Aaron Rodgers went up on a dev. Not a dev. He went up to 85 overall, which I didn't actually talk about. But it got him that last ability, which is roaming Deadeye, and I actually like that ability on him. So he now has super good abilities. Something to be excited about, something to talk about. And then I also have 261 staff points that I need to spend before the playoffs. I like to save them just for the shock of like, wow, we're so much better in the playoffs. I'll probably use a lot of it here. Deep accuracy, like I think Aaron Rodgers is good, but I do think investing in him is pretty important. His throw power can go way up. And then defensively, press, man cover, like just having everyone better, linebacker-wise, block shed, stack box, toughness, agility, stamina. The block shedding is good because that's for like TJ Watt. Okay, the Bengals. This guy beat me earlier in the season. This is going to be a match. Buckle up. Let's go.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's got
Fall
it
for it.
home. And this is going to be a
Kind of
Steelers
curious
first
to
down as
see.
the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
It's good
And he'll
heat.
be hit as he
Good heat off
releases
the
it.
line.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing
Okay, buckle up, folks. Playoffs. Not that you're not automatically, or not that I'm not automatically locked in, but this is, it requires a little bit of being super locked. Super locked in to find a way to win this game.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face.
Throw it
He's
just a
looking
little
at me
bit.
like I'm crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's not you, DK.
No
Shoot.
surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
I would throw that every single time.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Outside linebacker blitz.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And
Really
he did an
good
excellent
defense by
job
him right now.
locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for
Credit
it.
where
And
it's
he doesn't
due.
get there, which brings up a big 4th down
My
call.
first album, that's what it's going to be called.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Pretty good switch stick.
And he's caught.
Very good. Like, honestly, really good switch stick. I was in a tough situation right there. I had to throw a dot to kind of early in these games. When you're in the playoffs and everyone can score, and you've got Joe Burrow and he's got crazy receivers that he has.
And he'll get
You
this
gotta
just
take advantage of every
inside the
single drive.
30-yard line.
If I go out and I go
Real nice
4-0,
job there by the
the
defensive
momentum
front.
that
They
gets
just
from that,
engaged and held their ground.
it's tough to battle back in those situations. Especially like I'm looking at his defense, thinking this is actually somebody who
Many
is making
times you just
some
don't take any
super,
step. Just get your
super,
feet
super
moving,
good
get your
adjustments.
body going, and then once he made the read,
Except for leaving
he was able to make the play.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Ooh.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Over the middle.
There we go,
That's
DK.
caught.
Well done. Automatic first down.
Another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Johnson running left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
Different. And that's
But
unfortunate.
it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
That is caught at the 7-yard
You
line.
already know.
And he's going to be
If
brought down on
if
what will
DK
be
doesn't
the
have
final
4
play
touches
of this
in the last
first
game and I
quarter.
lose, I deserve to lose. He needs to be. If you've watched this season at all, you know he's
And
the
perhaps
entire
now
offense.
close
So
to
if
the
I'm
first
trying to
points of
throw
this divisional round
to
game
anybody else,
as it's
I'm
first
doing
and
the
goal.
wrong thing. Oh my
And
gosh,
this will
he's
result in
sacked
him
at
losing
45.
yardage. Back to the 3.
Oh, don't
Substitute
ask
there,
why I'm
bringing
not
up
running,
2nd
because
down.
there you go. He knows how to sack the quarterback immediately on run plays. That's fun. I bet he's fun to be around. Yeah, he seems like a super
Throwing
cool
is
guy.
Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after
good on
about
him.
3 to 4
Dang
steps,
it,
it
Travis.
cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away
Holy
from the football
smokes.
and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Just the fact that he sacked
Rodgers
us
to
on
throw
that run
for it
play
on
was
fourth.
bananas.
Eluding the pressure right.
I got nobody except him.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf from 3 yards.
I don't know what you guys want me to say.
And the Steelers are
I
on the
really
board
don't.
first
What
here in
what
this
do you want me to
divisional
say about that
matchup.
situation?
So they take the opening
Oh,
kickoff
boy.
and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last
He must
thing
have
you
clicked the
want
right stick in
defensively.
because I had
On the road,
nothing. Oh wait,
in the
7-0.
playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
There we go, Hayward.
Off to Brown here.
There we go.
And he is
Defense
met
3rd
in
and
his
11.
tracks behind the
We had
line
a
of
grind
scrimmage.
of a drive. That
Second
entire
quarter
series
action,
was
2
just
minutes to go on
punch,
divisional
counter
round
punch,
weekend.
punch,
Tough
punch,
spot
counter
here.
punch.
3rd down and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one taken
doesn't
in
have
by
it.
T.
Okay.
Higgins. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the
All I'm
ground
saying,
at the
Bengals,
37.
don't. I hope the lights aren't too bright for
Going
you.
for it on 4th. He's
Yeah,
going to get that
as
to
soon as
his
I say
running
something
back out of
stupid
the
like,
backfield.
I hope
And
the
he'll
lights
be
aren't
out
too
of
bright for
bounds
you. I
on
leave
the
a wide
45
open
at the
flat.
34.
Nice, Brett. Genius.
Now it's Burrow.
Thank you.
It's into
Appreciate
the
you, bro.
crowd and intercepted. It's picked by the
TJ.
linebacker, TJ.
What?
And he breaks. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
I'm honestly okay with 3 points already.
An unfortunate sequence.
If I can go up 17-0 at half to go to the AFC Championship, I take it.
Them later, they're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3 points is kind of like
hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
We've done everything right. We've got 2 stops. One lucky, one not lucky. I don't want to lose this game. That seems very winnable.
Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end.
1 play. You got to be quick, though. Because I'm leaving here 17. At worst, 17-0 at half. I cannot afford to mess this up.
Before heading to the locker room. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Shoot.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the
I knew it had to be a... It had to be like a 1 second throw to be 17-0. I'm still in the driver's seat, but his defense is good enough where I'm like, yeah, this is not... I needed to execute better there.
Jones break you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Good hit, Peyton.
And that is incomplete.
This is kind of a steel curtain we got there.
And it's 2nd down.
Defense is silly. Like, the more I think about him, do I have the best defense in the league here with these 3 down the line? Like,
when you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there
Peyton
right
Wilson
now.
is first team All-American, All-Pro, All-Secondary, All-Defense. He's first team everything.
Well, for incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Thank you. Good defense.
That is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the 2nd half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They
Such good defense.
And they turn it
Like
over.
10 out of 10. And honestly, if that first drive, if I don't get that lucky DK Metcalf touchdown,
Somewhat predictable.
I think we lose this thing. This has been a master class of the steel curtain.
Excellent field position.
Yep, good hezzy.
And they'll get this down to the
First
10.
down.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught.
AFC chip, bro.
Steelers touchdown.
AFC chip with the dip.
DK
One stop and
Metcalf.
moving on.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some.
Thanks, buddy.
Now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
One more, guys. One more.
And he brings this one back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. AFC chip going up against the New York Jets. I believe this guy beat me earlier in the year. That game was surprisingly light. I think that was just a defensive masterclass. Because that guy beat the Chiefs, who is really good. So sometimes things just don't make sense. This guy's a solid player. This is going to be one that's going to take a significant effort to get by him with this team. I definitely know that I can do it. It's easier said than done. He's got a good squad. He knows what he's doing. He makes good reads from what I remember about him. So it's going to be a lock-in kind of game. Find a way to win. Garrett Wilson, his receivers aren't too crazy. I think we can win this.
Right to the air, it's Fields.
That's crazy.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the
He kind of boxed us out there a little
His
bit.
first catch here in this AFC
And that's sort of how it felt. Like he kind of like ran into us and boxed us out and made a super good catch. So respect to dude on that one.
Now
Yep,
the
good
former
job, Hayward.
first-round pick, Breece Hall. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York. Fields now to throw on first down. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Not gonna win, but
Chris Boswell
no points allowed.
on for the point. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well on 1st and 10. Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he is out of
Good play.
bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Down the sideline. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Jets have a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He did it again. Oh my gosh, he really fell for that again. It's the same. I just did the same adjustment twice. Because I know he loves throwing that corner for the first time he played.
When you find
No points allowed. Best defense ever. Look at the fact everyone's getting scored. I haven't even had to call an offense play yet.
Here's Johnson. He finds some room across the 25. Still on the move. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way.
14 nothing. I'm not overthinking it.
89 yards.
Kind of cooking this guy. And I get ball.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it.
This is the dude. I remember him now. This is the dude. He returned like 4 kicks against me.
And he's going to take this
Oh my
all the
gosh.
way back. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. On the handoff, it's Johnson. From the shotgun, it's Aaron.
How done it?
Calvin Austin.
I don't know how we got that one. The trick is right now is like, yeah, I've dominated this game up until this point. That kick return for a touchdown would really change things because he's a stop away from being tied. Yes, we get ball at half, but still, this thing can change pretty quick.
Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Yep.
He'll find his
Good job, Pat. 3rd and 2.
That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Rodgers on 3rd and 2.
So,
And this is going to be
4th and 2.
incomplete.
Ah!
Making things difficult defensively. It'll
See what I mean?
A 4th down.
You getting it now? Like, this is not
Third
as
down,
easy as
they
I
thought
would
an
love
easy
it
way
to
to pick
be.
it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. 2 minutes remain here in this first half.
See what I mean?
More of the AFC Championship.
Like, I remember, I forgot about that. His defense is unbelievable. Okay. That humbled us a little bit. And the stupid kick return for touchdown continues to save, dude. He's tried how many times is he going to try that same route? It's not open. It's not open. Like, shut up. It's not open.
With some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops
Takes
the
the ball.
clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. To throw is Fields. Open man is Lazard. Here's Hall. Uh-oh. And they will
Nice play.
take him down.
And don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Oh, boy.
And the Jets are looking at a
Oh,
first
boy,
and
oh,
goal.
boy, oh, boy.
He's taken
Okay.
down at the 2-yard
Guys,
line.
this is why you play the entire game. Do I feel like I've done a lot wrong? Maybe. A little bit. Yeah, I've definitely done a few things wrong.
It's Hall.
Good job, Wilson. But yeah, he's right back in this game. I told you, that stupid kick. If he doesn't get that kick return, we're shaking hands. Good on him for getting it.
So now this to get him
Oh, boy, we're going to battle now.
the kick. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. He's going to air one out for
Good make sure it's happening. Make sure it's
He'll be
happening.
brought down on what
We get ball
will
half.
be
This thing got
the
interesting
final play here in
fast.
this first half.
I think the run game needs to be a priority for me because Gardner, Cisco, his secondary is silly. Like, I am not doing a good job moving against him at all.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second.
Okay, so like I said, I think the run game needs to be a priority with him. He's got 3 superstar DBs.
It's Johnson.
So now I'm understanding what made this dude such a problem and why you don't count your chickens before they're hatched. He's got three legit superstar DBs out here. So slow down on him.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
There isn't a route in the world that's working against this. We'll do like the most old school route combo
They're
ever made.
indeed going. It's Rodgers.
Just Pat Fine is on a 10-yard corner. That's probably the only thing that's going to be open except for our run game. Let's get back to I form as quickly as humanly possible because, yeah, look at all the superstar DBs he's got with man coverage abilities. All of them have really good man stuff. I'm struggling out here. I'm struggling to run. I'm struggling to pass. It's tough. I wonder if I got a free release with Metcalf. Like, couldn't Metcalf just run right by that guy?
On second and long.
No, I got nothing.
You look underneath here for Johnson.
Paid for it.
A tough spot here. Third and long. To throw is Rodgers.
Look at that. Dang it!
Is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way.
Why is his man coverage so good? Why?
Living in these third and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fourth down. Rodgers.
Perfect throw. Oh my gosh. It's the bottom of the line. This guy's good. I'll tip my cap to him. Truly, I think he's got a really, really, really good defensive scheme that I am clearly, as you guys can see, struggling with. Like, every play, he's adjusting out there. He's making, not just making adjustments, making good adjustments out of his man.
Rodgers to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On third down, Rodgers.
Look at this. Look at this
That
stuff.
is incomplete.
Great pass
It's
rushers
ridiculous.
live for
Some of
third
them
down,
are-
especially when they know
some
the
of them are
offense has to be
cagey.
one-dimensional. And this is a great example here.
Maybe
Like,
the
they can just pin their
cagiest
ears back and go.
man
They
on
know
man
there
that I've
is no
played
threat
this
for
year.
run.
Like,
It is a must-pass situation, and
look at it. 3
this offense,
superstars.
they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is incomplete.
Okay.
Happy to see that play call.
Oh boy, this is why I love and hate my job. Literally a game that was won. Before that kick return, this thing was 14-0 our ball, and now he owns all the momentum in the world. Like, I couldn't be in a worse place. Could not be in a worse place now. But like, credit to him, he stopped me that many times. His man coverage with, whenever you have that many superstars and Sauce Gardner, it's ridiculous. And now I got 2 timeouts. He can kind of run this clock out. Insanity.
2 minutes to play.
But credit to my opponent. I won't cry. If I lose, I might just shed like one small tear. I did my best. I tried to run, but his defense is just top toenails. That's so good. That's so good, Brett. Oh my gosh. Shut him up. That is such a sick play.
What an advantage for any defense.
My
This defensive
goodness.
back clearly reads run, gets off his block,
Oh, wow.
and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's
And
close.
he's going to have the Jets first
And
down.
that might be GG's.
As this defense
And I can live with the fact that my season ends based on his defense locking me up.
on fourth down.
His defense locked me up. I stopped him the first 2 drives. I got a little overconfident, and then the man coverage just clamped. Everyone except even Metcalf against Sauce had no chance whatsoever.
Here's Hall.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job
I can
tying
just try
in
and
their
ice him at
under
this
center
point.
run game like we just look alike. Man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And that'll... Hall. And that'll be a pick.
Okay, wow.
So now, big one coming for their veteran kicker. This
Come on.
one he's got to have.
Come on, Darius.
This
I
kick
got it.
is
That game,
good. And the Jets
I feel a little speechless.
The new score,
I do.
17-14.
I feel
So
very
this one
speechless
a
about
win
that.
for the visiting Jets. As they will
Like
lift
I don't
the
even,
Lamar
I don't
Hunt
have like a
trophy.
fancy
They
word
are
to
off
tell
to
you.
the
I just
Super
couldn't
Bowl
move.
in
I
2
couldn't
weeks.
pass. His secondary just put us in an absolute bag. Like I could not, for the life of me, move. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think K3 won on his side. So you guys are gonna get to see someone else's Super Bowl, which is just lame. I would have wished that was me, but oh gosh, and we're simming right now too. He's got Brandon Stevens and Azara Thomas, all superstar. That was a tough out. Holy smokes. Okay, I guess I can do my wrap up right now, and then you guys will get to see. This is good. You'll see K3's Super Bowl perspective. I'm sorry I lost. First off, Steelers fans, every video I promise I do my best. This is insane. I don't think Madden's ever cheated me more than Peyton Wilson not getting a breakout. Oh my gosh, not a single person on this team got a breakout. Okay, blah. Well, enjoy the Super Bowl. Please kill a like button for another Steelers season. Aaron Rodgers, hopefully he sticks around. I'm sad that that's how his career ended, but I got bagged, so what are you going to do?